we can babble about next weekend for a couple hours, so this is good.
Yes.
Yeah. I had to log into Twitch. I ran my third playtest today, and it went well. Now I know what to adjust. There's a couple of things I need to tweak.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but otherwise it went good. It went roughly as planned. It was just that combat took too long, so I need to adjust down the armor values a bit, so it hurts more for everybody involved. So do that equally. And because last time we had 3rd level, this time they had 8th level characters. So
Right.
I wanted to see how it worked when we scaled up a bit and equipped them, and they should have cut through the monsters a bit faster, and they should have taken a bit more damage, but they killed everything. That was no question about it. So and I knew they were going to. It was just a matter of how quickly and how effectively and so on. So a little bit of adjustment, but overall I would say a success. So I think it will be battle ready for next week. Yeah.
Good.
At least as an alpha it will be battle ready.
It's good.
And it will be fun to play.
It's always a constant. You're always constantly tweaking.
Exactly, tweaking. Yeah. So now we just need to get it so ready that it will be fun to play for the first time live, so to speak.
Another 3 or 4 after that we were working on. So the series.
And I need to resubscribe. I forgot. Elapsed.
Oh.
So now I resubscribed before anyone got me. So yeah.
Yeah, well, Patrick's still away, so
Yeah.
he's
Okay.
normally
So
the one. But then there's
he's
the
one
group
that catch me.
ones.
Yeah.
The group ones, it's random, I don't know how it picks. But
I do the 6 months or 3 months or whatever. It is.
yeah, I mean, there's so much deals. Today, if you do 5, they give you 6. So yeah, if you do 5 subs.
Share it around.
All right, I gotta turn this down for a second.
Oh yeah,
whatever you need to do, whatever.
Yeah, no,
I
for this channel, and
we very much
I think there might be one other one.
Welcome
where I
back.
do,
Oh, I missed it. I got it. I caught it slightly.
Lord Games, join the fray.
Hello. All right, let me go
Hello,
to
Anna.
this.
Good
and I
to
can-
see you again.
Yeah,
I can
good to see you
finish up
too.
Doing what I was doing. If I hit this one,
I love your
here.
headphones with the ears and stuff.
Oh,
Looks
thank
awesome.
you.
Hello.
Yeah.
Thank you. It goes so well with my Twitch name, so I had to get them.
Yeah. That's something I want to
Thank you for the
we-
follow there, TTV Damien, today earlier. Thank you.
Yeah, we're thinking about moving in a year or so. So then I need to plan my next studio, so to speak, so it can be way more streaming friendly. Yep.
Nice.
Well,
your
you know,
move goes great and it's not stressful.
Well, yeah, we'll see. We are starting to investigate the financial sides and what the options are and stuff like that. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we don't plan to move far, but within 50 miles or so. So yeah.
And after you pop it off, at least it's not far. That's always good.
Yeah, we're not going out of state. So we're staying here in Southern California, close to where we are, so we can.
I shouldn't have more than a Hollywood Square effect. I should have no more than 9 in each half. I think the second half will be a little lighter, but it'll be all right.
Okay. What's wrong with the Hollywood Square effect?
No, the Hollywood Square effect's good, but when you get to 10, then it gets really wonky, right? When you have 9 up, it's fine, but when 10
becomes a Hollywood checkerboard when we are tiny little stamp-sized things there. Yeah.
For you to enter inside or whatever. So this one right next to it is another swappable one. We have a cave entrance.
Oh, it's that guy.
These things blend in
for
real
GaryCon, I manage some
On
spots
the
opened
tabletop,
up with
as you can
the Holiday Inn Vacation Club.
So there we go.
Oh, yeah?
Managed to snag a
Little
room there.
cave.
Oh, great. That's great.
Oh, good. Yeah.
That's great there.
Just that simple.
What's going on, Kurt?
And then our last one is down here.
I'm keeping crazily busy.
Shelves right
Down
here.
while
This little thing
I,
comes off.
Yeah.
Okay, and there's your bag.
Well, I'm popping too many painkillers.
yeah.
Well, I'm popping way too many painkillers.
Well, then you don't feel a thing. Then
Yeah,
Exactly.
The problem is that we might not feel him either, so he might vanish.
well.
Yeah.
It's bad.
I mean,
Yeah. I mean, it's the question whether it's a good thing or a bad thing if you fail your save, so to speak.
You can see the open line
yeah.
being
Goya, I got you
useful
after the
in some
stream.
cases.
Thank
Mostly, I
you.
think
Damn
We
weirdo.
wanna
Oh, but,
use
so
them
I'll
on
say this
side-to-side
early.
connections,
I got an
potentially.
unbelievable giveaway tonight. We got
because we'll get
3,
into
but it'll be.
situations
I'll even
where
give
the
out
magnet
more
flow
if we get
area
to
isn't set
a.
up correctly for what
I'll
you
push
wanna
this one.
do.
Level 4 hype.
those
We
open
get to
locks
level
will
4. I'm gonna really up it
override,
because Troller Games has really stepped up.
the magnets
This is an
pushing away
awesome
from each
giveaway
other.
tonight.
In terms
Awesome.
of this base here, you can use any quarter
Yep.
inch material.
I'll say that again
I'm
soon.
using cardboard here.
What am I doing here? I feel like I'm forgetting
You could
something.
use quarter inch cardboard,
Alright,
quarter
so
inch
let
foam.
me
Well, you have
core,
2
something
hours
of
to figure it out.
plastic,
So
Well, no, I mean,
plexiglass,
and then some.
Look,
So you're
he
good.
went
eighth-inch
through
material,
literally
shim it
half
up
a
a little
stream
bit,
without setting up the
or
drawing.
double it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that. I haven't done that
Here's
yet.
the
Oh,
hardboard
there
I'm
it is. I haven't
using.
set it up
See,
yet. Here, I got to
see,
hit a button
Coco,
here.
you saved
Boom.
him. You,
That was
you
one.
That's
figured it
twice.
out.
That's twice
That
now.
was one. That was one, and now
Go
I
ahead
got to
and
get. I got to make sure
move these out of the way so you
Korg
can sort of see the
understands
front
that
mechanism.
it's the same login as
You got
yesterday.
magnets all along here. And these are just the tops of the cliffs.
So
Your board sets right in here, and you do not need to cut precisely. We
everybody.
got
Hello.
a lot
Hey,
of
Tip.
overlap
Just finished
coverage
one
there.
stream.
As you can see,
that's it, man.
in most
But
cases,
you weren't
most
DMing though. You were
spots you're
playing this
looking
week,
at
right? You guys
up
alternate,
to an
correct?
inch
I was
of
playing. That's
coverage.
right. Yeah.
So,
Yep.
That's right.
you know, if you're
I won't have you
within
compare
half an
DMs or
inch,
anything
it's
like
gonna
that because I wouldn't do something like that to you.
take care
You're
of
far
it.
meaner.
And then we have magnets and these things.
Oh,
right
He
in
don't.
there.
He don't care.
Tim
Whole thing's
DeTruly
in
is 6th
place.
level.
These
Nice.
this one
Yeah,
here is
63
an
hit
earlier one. You can
points.
see I
So,
went a little
yes.
deeper. I decided
There you go. He's
to
only went
change
up.
that
Maybe you
for
can
the
start
one
hanging out with
releasing it,
nuclear me now that
so
you've
you
gone
don't
up a
have
level.
so much 3D print coverage going back.
It was
doesn't
fun
really
playing in the big
interfere
leagues.
If you're just doing a clip
It
face.
was.
5th level and 7th
But if
level
you form
characters. I
these
guess there is
things
a little
into
bit
an
of a difference.
entire
Yeah,
beat,
a little bit.
that
Now
extra
that his
rock really
armor's been
ended up
dented
taking
enough.
up a lot of surface.
Right? It doesn't look brand
So,
spanking new
trim
anymore.
that back
But
a
he
little
made
bit.
out like a bandit. He got
So there you go.
two
That's
brand new
how,
magical weapon
those
upgrades in one
top
adventure.
plates hold into place.
And I think I stole
There
one
are
for
a
the
few
party,
features that
right? I
I'm
stole
not
one
showing
for.
You
you
got
today.
+2 leather armor you
It will
took for
be
the other
available
group.
in your
So
kit.
I did.
Each one of these
I
cliffs
used it.
will have a
Hey, hi,
half
Kurt.
version.
It's good
So
to be on
it's
with you,
about
man. I only saw you
135
once at Gary
millimeters,
Con. That was really cool.
on this
I'm hiding somewhere, generally speaking.
going a little bit early than normal. I'm just checking everything here.
Is that going to be the general sound for the next hour? Just the.
Yeah. What did I
think so.
freaking
Yeah.
forget?
Okay. Do you know that Chuck was in chat yesterday and he clipped Jay, portraying Marom's punches where he went, huh, and he took a clip of that.
Who did that?
Did.
Really?
See, now we have to be really aware of what we do when
That's
we're on
awesome.
online.
No, I can deal with that.
Further proof, not all heroes wear capes.
It was hilarious. It was pretty hilarious. Yeah, it was funny. I was like, yeah, he would do that.
So you got 1,000 bits for the DM. Which DM?
Yeah. there's four right now. You gotta choose, and it can't be Jay. That's cheating.
Why? Why is that cheating? How is that cheating?
It can't be Jay. He always gives it to Jay. Give it to someone else.
Well, I mean, I'm deserving. All right, people are rolling in. Troy, thanks. Troy, that'll be a deposit for Thursday night. So how's that sound? Oh, there we go, Raskell. Awesome. Thanks. Like I said, we get over level 4 hype. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna add something. Where do you hear what we got are giving away tonight? I think it's awesome. So.
Kidneys. We're giving away kidneys.
Yes.
That's why you guys brought me on.
Kidneys and my favorite thing. Not only do you get a massage at Gary Con, but it comes with a colonic as well. Just kidding.
And doing the massages.
I want to win that so bad. Those massages were great last year.
There's 4 everyone. You are my witnesses. That's 4 specials. Oh, that's 6 specials for the DM already. Oh my God, for Thursday night's game.
Boy, I am so happy you
I'm
were
certainly
not.
coming down with a cold for Thursday night game.
Oh,
That's right, Rob. You're playing in it.
Suddenly out of, I feel as though I can feel it now. There's at least 101 fever coming on Thursday.
It's like where's that Simpsons?
I'm planning.
Thank you, Rasco, for the 5.
I'm planning on.
Yeah, that's it.
Thursday.
That's it.
Yeah, thank you for not showing up, Troy, Saturday. We appreciate it. Thank you for not being there. I feel like you've been holding on to those for a while.
Yeah, I only got like. Did I get 1? I got 2. I got 2. All right, let's come live here. Look at that. We're already through level 4. Awesome. Yes, with 5. September's ending up with 5 gift hype. 5 gift subs. You get 6, which is really cool. I mean, they've been very, very awesome. And thank you. Like I said, we're an all-time high, and it's really appreciated. And there, well, all right, I'll put that in your long-term memory there, Coco. All right, put that in your long-term memory. The one from Troy, since you're not playing on Thursday. Yep. So
I mean, most of the party specials yesterday were the party giving them to each other.
Yeah, I know. I kind of let it slide. It was fun. We had a good time.
We still were paralyzed.
Yes, and you failed 2 freaking saves. I was really nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a great time.
So I think Lord Forth asked a question. I'm sorry to babble here. Lord Forth asked a question on YouTube. It's like, how do you know that paralyzation's permanent? Go into Dungeon Master, the original Monster Manual, ghouls and ghasts. It's permanent for both. Even though I only have forced ghasts, I make ghouls a certain number of turns. But ghast is permanent and affects elves too. So
yeah, if no duration listed, it's permanent until dispelled or something. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why Remove Paralysis became a great spell.
Yeah, that's why Ashrin was key to the group.
That's right.
Yesterday.
Notice how she had it. I wonder how she knew. All right.
That's
we'll have
very
other.
mysterious.
So I have others that are supposed to come on. I think Darling was 50-50 because she had Bones over. There's Tim. Tim, hour 2, Tim. Chuck. So everyone, here's what's going on. Chuck, I don't think he's going to be able to make it. He's got family members that were seriously affected by the storm, and they're actually moving into his house, okay? But we have a great giveaway from Troller Games, and we've made it already, which is fantastic. We're going to add to it. It's scrolling through, but I want to show you all what Chuck has done for us. And this is, having such a great sponsor. If we come here to Greyhawk Con, I'm going to throw this up on the screen. We're also going to take a look at some events. We got an event submitted last night, everyone, so we still got events coming in. So, the Memorial Tomb. I don't know how many of you put in for this, but it's been around. Hey, Turgan, just Greg, Sparky, and Longshot. Good to see you all. This has just recently come out, right? It was in the ether for years. Chuck is giving us the full PDF version of the entire campaign as a giveaway tonight. It's like $100 value, all right? Oh. But since we went over a certain level hype train, I'm giving away 2 of them. 2 of those and then 2 $10 gift certificates. So 4 giveaways from Troller Games tonight. The first 2 winners will get the Memorial Tomb in full PDF. Yes. I don't even have it. So I'm like, I should sign up myself, but I'm not going to. That would be really awesome thing, because I have not even looked at it, and now it gives us all an opportunity to even play this. It is it's been in the winds for a long time. So we're going to welcome everyone. Tell us a little bit about yourselves, and then we're going to get into this, and we'll have we'll do just like every year. This is year 5, everyone. If you're brand new to the con, this is the 5th year. I got all the Joust members. Wait a minute, I got a point. I'm pointing the wrong way. The Joust members scrolling right there. All the competitors are scrolling through. So their pictures. You'll see your picture coming up if you're part of it. And let's talk about what's going on. So start off up Coco. We'll go clockwise from Coco. How's that sound? All right.
Oh, okay,
go
great.
for it.
I'm finished. Hi everybody. Y'all know me. Y'all see me all the time. I'm a variety streamer on Twitch. I play a lot of D&D on Jay's stream. I play a lot of D&D on Field Superior stream. I play CNC on Chuck's stream. Y'all will be seeing me a lot this week, which I'm really excited. First time playing in the virtual convention, so and first time jousting. So I'm really excited. I'm nervous. I'm nervous because I'm playing with a lot of very well-known people. So I'm excited, but I'm nervous.
And some real ringers. Let's put it that way.
Some champions.
Multiple champions that are coming and aren't going to be playing games. So it's your first joust too, Sparky. That's cool. That's cool. And you got a fun character too. Well, Coco, thanks for coming on and thanks for the game yesterday. Your character got some really great spells out of the book from the baddie elf.
Yeah.
What were you calling?
I did some big brain moves yesterday.
You did. Tim has a name for every single character. What did you call her character, Tim?
Fentanyl.
Well,
yeah. If you missed yesterday's stream, it was a good one.
Fentanyl Steve.
Yep. It was very comical for sure.
Robert,
many laughs were had yesterday, mostly because we survived.
Go, Robert. Go for it. Phantom NJ.
Yeah, so I am Rob, otherwise known as Phantom NJ, TTRPG streamer. There's normally Thursday nights talking about all different things in TTRPGs, everything from campaign building to character backgrounds to different, looking at different character classes and such. So I've got a bunch of stuff and we'll be talking about coming up in terms of games next weekend and beyond.
I don't know how you keep track of all the stuff you're playing, DMing, and you're playing in, dude. I don't know when you're going to sleep.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, Jay.
That's a Staples commercial.
Every virtual Greyhawk con, I basically go into full overdose mode. There is no stopping me.
That's awesome. I really appreciate it, and the community really appreciate it. Thank you so very much. I'm excited about this year. I really am.
Yes, it's gonna be fun.
Korg, welcome back, man.
Hello.
Shout yourself out. What do you got going on, man? What are you all about? Oh my God, I don't know if I have shout outs on this on the upstairs one. Holy shit. Go for it.
Oh dear.
I'll manually do it. Yep.
Hello, everybody. Name's Korg the Mighty. I make a lot of content based on explaining the lore of fictional worlds. Variety streamer here on Twitch. Currently streaming games like Warframe, Once Human, Fallout 76, and also hopefully maybe a little bit more Baldur's Gate 3 because with the recent update, there's a better mod manager, and I started looking into that last night, and by God, does it already have some good stuff in there. So I'm very excited for any updates on that front. But yeah, always excited to be here.
Fantastic. It's good to have you here, man. You are definitely ranked 16th in the joust. Sorry.
Yay! It's going to be a good time. The underdog.
Oh, my gosh. That's going to be funny. Yes. Bones is going to eat you for dinner. So
I look forward to it.
Well, you never know what'll happen. Hey, April, good to see you too. Tim, Stronghold, what's going on, man?
Sir, yes, Sir Tim from Stronghold D&D. We've got a whole bunch of streams going on. We're starting, I did your Greyhawk yesterday, which was really fun. I'll be in the joust as well, and I think Coco's Halfling we're going to do a Master Blaster version where maybe I'll hold the lamp and she'll hold the shield.
That's going to be hysterical.
We're going to joust together. It'll be super fun. We've got our next session will be this coming Wednesday with DM Jeremy, Old World Charm, and Tori Q Hill and Skylar from our stream. So hope to see you guys Wednesday night. Yeah.
That's cool, man. Very cool.
Yeah. It's super, super privileged. I feel like blessed to be able to hang out with you guys. So thanks for having me.
Man, come on, man. You're blessed. You're blessed. I can't believe you're gonna have a halfling riding on your shoulders during the joust. And when I want to see, we're gonna have a new competition. Halfling vaulting. See how far she gets thrown.
She's gonna either be the shield or she's gonna be the projectile. So watch out.
It's gonna be great.
Gonna be nuts.
Got to level up somehow. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anything for a little more EXP, you know what I mean?
A little more fun. Kurt, welcome back, man.
Hi, everybody. I'm Kurt, also known as Covenant. I am a freelance RPG writer. Pretty much, I work in Morkborg and Shadowdark type genres, for lack of a better term. And as of late, I've essentially been chained up in Creepshow's basement, and whenever she tells me to run a game for her, I run a game for her. So that's pretty much what I do now.
So you're her equivalent of my Build a Master Crafter. You're just
Yeah,
chained
pretty
down
much.
there.
She just messaged me and goes, "I want to do this game," and I'm like, "Okay." And she goes, "On this date through this date, I'll get you players." I'm like, "Okay," and I just
That's fun. Hey, we know she's a dominant personality. Hopefully,
for sure.
Hopefully, she'll be able to get on. I know her and Bones had a day of it today.
I'm sure that they're probably digging up bodies and making new friends through necromantic rituals.
Oh my!
Sounds like fun.
Absolutely, but we know that there's going to be some. We'll have you discuss the event that's coming up on Thursday night. We expanded the. We'll talk about this too. We expanded it to start Thursday instead of Friday. So, but we'll get to that. Dave, good to see you, man.
Hey, good to see you all. Hi.
You were missed yesterday.
Yes, I've been having a hard time getting those nuclear meat games. Damn it!
Yeah. It's all right.
There's so many things to do up here in Minnesota as the days grow short and the imminent winter is upon us. Like every minute of fall needs to be grasped and utilized. So I've been pretty busy. But yes, I appreciate the invites and miss you guys dearly. Hey everybody, my name's Dave. I play games over on Guild Superior with a bunch of buddies. Good folks over there. We've got a bunch of stuff coming up, including a new Outlaws game set in Greyhawk that's starting on Tuesday. We've got an October 5-shot, I guess, or mini campaign, and Coco's going to be in that along with some other great people. So that'll be on Tuesday nights, our normal Greyhawk slot. And I'm looking forward to our Sunday virtual Greyhawk con game coming up next weekend. Lots going on. Yeah, it's great to be playing games with such great people. So I appreciate being invited.
Well, I thank you all for coming on in hour one. What we do is we go over what's going on at the con. We try and get some of these events filled that are not, and getting the word out. It's I think this is definitely the highest rate of fill we have. There's very few now that cannot go off, but there's a couple still that we could really try and assist. Yes, Lee needs a couple. So Lee, while you're on, let's just hop there real quick. Let's do that. So I'm very impressed with the community. This is great. So if we go to attend and we go to event schedules, remember it's like $6.13 if you count the fees for TTE. I'm going to go down to 100 here, and look at this. So that's a seminars don't count. Don't count. Deep Dwarven Delve. Remember I said it had 3 openings? It's down to 1 on this game. So that one's going to go off. That's great. Down to 1 here. Another seminar just for a placeholder. Here's is this one Lee's? Yes, Lee. The mystery of the stolen boat. So a boat belonging to Spotrix is stolen, and she tasks her hair and her companions with its recovery. Picking up with a second. It's been building over the past few virtual cons. So let's see if we can get some other signups in here. We have Phantom 4. Oh, I shouldn't have put the 2 and 2 together. Dennis, Phantom 491 is the only sign up. Let's see if we can get someone else in on that one to get that game going. That is Saturday at 9 a.m. No excuses, everyone. I know everyone's got something going on Saturday evening. I know there's a lot that are open there, but Saturday 9 a.m. we should be able to get that filled. All right. This one's going to go off now. Deep Dwarven Delve, 2 openings. This is the second one. That had 3 last time we talked on Wednesday, so we're good there. This Deep Dwarven Delve as well is down to 2, so they're good. He's good to go all 3. He can run it with 4 characters. How William Henry Dvorak's game only has 1 sign up is beyond me. I don't get this one. This is a Lost City of the Soul game. I think it's because it's the exact same time as the Joust and a lot of other signups. Thank you all for the hype train. That was awesome. Thank you so very much. But there needs to be other signups for this, for Will's game. And it's William Henry Dvorak, everyone. It's Giant Stomp. He's freaking awesome. He needs signups for that game. Dungeon Land 1 opening. Zavad needs a couple more openings. I think that is Bogart 34's game. He's got 3 now. He had 1 before, so he's got 2 more. That's great. Zeef just got another sign up, so he's down to 1. He's fine. That's Sindicaris's game. And this is Elzamon the Blood Drinking Box. I think we had a drop here. So, yeah, this is DCC. But there's enough people to go on this one. 4 is enough, and that is Lomus's game. So Lomus does have another open slot. Here, this is brand new. This got put in last night, so I helped him put it in. Moonlight Dirge, all right? And this is Laren 12, Virtual Galcon Discord, and then Foundry, and it is a Sunday afternoon game. So there you go, right on. So what are you doing on Sunday besides watching your team lose like me today horribly? So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, there you go. That's it. Everything else is filled. It's freaking awesome, everyone. Thank you so very much. Okay, Anna, why don't you ask the group a community question? I know you're good at that. We got a lot of good people here, and then we'll start going over some stuff.
I was just going to say, do we see any kind of major trends this year? Any trending topics? So do we have gritty games, spooky games? Are there? Do you emphasize a lot of combat, problem solving? What's the general? If we go around the table a little bit and see your event. Start Coco. What's the
Coco's in a lot of games. The 4 of them, the 4 in the corner, they're all first-time jousters except for Rob.
Okay.
Rob's got Rob's got 3 events, right, Rob?
Okay.
3?
Those of you who run events, what kind of what themes do we look
Rob,
for
Kurt,
here?
and Dave.
Look at here.
Rob, Kurt, and Dave.
Oh boy.
Oh, mine's easy. Spooky. Always.
Oh, there
spooky.
you go. There you go.
Always spooky.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I guess mine is more adventure. There's one of them, one of them is they're all going to be part of the overall campaign.
Mm-hmm.
So there's touches of political intrigue involved.
Yep.
Some more than one game more than others because it's the group that's run more than any. The other groups are kind of just put together, and then I've got the one established group going. So there's some political intrigue, but more adventure.
Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cool. And Dave, what are you?
Well, I would say
shooting
I like,
for. Yeah.
It all depends on what the players decide to do. Honestly, like I'll put something in front of them, and if they decide they want to get into a fight, then they'll get into a fight. If they want to talk their way out of things, they can do that too. I mean,
I like open-ended sandboxy kind of style in that sense.
Yeah. They'll have a mission. And it'll be pretty straightforward, but there'll be an opportunity for some dungeon crawl like gameplay, and I've got some goofy NPCs ready if needed. As always, goofy NPCs are fun. So
any special monsters? You don't have to tell the details, but have you made a special monster for this? Invented something?
I did modify some existing creatures to be a little bit spicier, so to speak. Yeah. So yes, a little bit of tinkering always, right?
Yeah. That's cool. I have 2 new monsters that I've invented just for this occasion that we'll see the running to, and one is tiny. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please no ear seekers.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say it.
No, this one is. Yeah. It involves another organ, the mouth, not the ears.
Yeah. Oh, that should be wonderful.
Better.
I can say that I'm looking to import some of the Greyhawk specific monsters from 2E into CNC. Somewhere in this adventure.
Yep.
At least 1 or 2 of them in between the 3 adventures.
You're gonna have Lossels, Rob.
Oh, Lossels. That's an interesting one. Yeah.
I gotta go take a peek, see what fits. Because again, it's also very, very, they're like Dave mentioned. The adventure is the adventure. They have their mission, but how they choose to attack it is up to them.
Yeah.
Right.
And Dave, you will be Shadow Dark this time, or?
This time it's gonna be Dungeons and Dragons. So
okay.
Yeah. We've been playing a lot of Shadow Dark lately, though, and we've been missing.
Yeah.
You, so
Yes, exactly. I need to get into playing a Shadow Dark again because that was a lot of fun. I love your spooky kind of gritty kind of games that they suit my style.
It's so much fun.
Yeah, those games like you too. So come over and play.
We do
have, just as a quick shout out, we do have on our Discord, we have a nice group of people that are playing Shadow Dark pretty regularly, and it's an open community game. So if folks want to check that out, come on over.
Yeah,
I swear I eventually will get to run the character that I made.
You have a character,
I know it's just been things have just been out of control.
It's always an excuse, isn't it?
Yeah. So Tim, what's up for you? Have you done any special monsters or designed any?
Yeah, man. We just brought back a beholder from like 4 years ago. I like doing that where
Ooh.
we have Monster Emmanuel,
Yep.
our
Sweet.
beholder, and he keeps popping back in. But we're pretty high fantasy, I think. We
Yeah.
just started a Greyhawk campaign actually with DM Jeremy from Jeremy FM Radio. He's running our
Yeah.
Old,
But
old
Beholders
school,
fit the
gaming.
bill.
I forget
Yeah.
what it is. Yeah, old men rolling dice, right? Is that him?
yes,
Yeah.
Old Men Rolling
Dice. Yeah, cool.
Right.
But a special
Yeah.
beholder that fits the bill perfectly. High fantasy,
Yeah.
classic D&D. Yep.
I ran him up against we have 4 level 8 characters, and he smoked our cleric with the death ray on the last one. So I had to
Uh-oh.
Wait.
brew a way to bring somebody back to life.
You say, wait. First of all, you said I'm a mean DM, and listen to you.
Yeah, I mean, random roll for those eye stalks and just blasted them.
Yeah.
Whoopsie poopsie.
You had to bring someone back. Yeah, that's understandable.
That's cool. Yep.
Tim's character joined the Order of Ulick as an apprentice yesterday. His 6th level paladin. Yes,
that's right.
Oh.
He did. Yeah.
Got to get that. Got to get that.
Increasing the flock. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, always wanted to face a beholder of Aegis. Oh, I love beholders. Beholders are awesome. So let's show some days here while we have certain individuals on. And Thursday night, we kick things off. Oh, shit. I hit the wrong button. I might as well show it. I mean, I swear to God, I hit the wrong button.
It's the first time this show, so yeah.
That's the ever mysterious Tim, everyone. The mongrel's ripping out a tongue. His own daughter. Yep, you got it. Sorry. That seriously was the wrong button. All right, so this is the first year. Normally I do a kickoff event on Thursday night, but nothing else. I'm like, why don't we just expand the con and start Thursday night so you can have events Thursday? And so we do. We got 2 events that are highlighted streams, and then we had other games. I know even Greyhawk Reborn had games on Thursday night this year, which is great. So they expanded their offering to like 18 games. So started off with Thursday night. Does it get any better with Ed Greenwood playing on a Thursday night? You know, in Lost City of the Soul. Three of my players, 3 open signups. Rob got one of the seats. Steven Danielson got one, and Thorsten Timber, I think, was the third, and then Ed playing as well. So, and this is the Lost City of the Soul is William Henry Dvorak's baby here. It's not out yet for a sale, so he gave me a copy ahead, and I can only do a part of this. This thing is 200 pages long. So I'm going to do a little bit of this. We're going to have some fun. I have the terrain from Jeremy from Gamescape 3D for this. So this will be our Thursday night kickoff event, which will run, I don't know, between 10 and 11 we'll finish. And from that, we're going to go and let me bring this up. And we're going to, as you can see on the schedule here, we're going to go into the Vengeance of the Red Duchess, which we have 2 people on right now. Going to be one DMing, one playing this. Kurt, what we got going here?
So Vengeance of the Red Duchess, quick little idea of what it is basically there's a manor house that sits just outside the city of Greyhawk that has a particular document in it which says which lord between 2 different houses will be able to take over the lands that this this duchess controlled at one point in time. However, everybody who has gone in has died in some way, shape, or form, or a very horrible death. So these 2 very wealthy houses are going to hire some adventurers, to go in and try and retrieve said documents for large amounts of wealth, and also whatever they find they can keep, minus the aforementioned document. So it's going to be them kind of moving around a house, having a very dungeon feel, just above ground, and dealing with the inhabitants of the mansion still. And and as I do with all of my spooky stories, I take the Spinal Tap approach and I crank it up to 11, and we'll see what happens.
This goes to 11.
Exactly.
Yes. Is this that's not funny, Alex? That's normally a history prof's term, right? Or he says is Buck Rogers going to be in it? So you can't steal that from him. But that's funny. I'm looking forward to watching this. I'll hit this up a little bit after my stream. We'll raid in. By the way, that's the deal. You raid into whoever's up next. Boom, 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 as we go. And then you got the whole night. You can go as long as you want, man. So go until you feel you've killed everyone. There you go. So it'll be a fun adventure. That'll kick off day one with events that we have going on. So exciting. Very nice banner too. Thank you so very much for. I guess did Darling do this or?
Oh no, this is all Darling. This is all her. I sit there and I'm like, watch her do wizardry. She's like, check out the banner I made. I'm like, cool.
It's awesome.
You waved a magic wand, didn't you? Sure did.
You also got Canadian Ancient Gamer Patrick playing this and Dyson and Pencil as well. So you got some good players.
They are rounding out. They are rounding out the victims. I mean, players. Yes.
So.
Yeah, victims and suckers sounds right.
Yeah.
I can call for a TPK. I'm not DMing or playing in it there, Dennis. So I can call for it all day long, right? It's a prerogative at that point to do it. Yeah. But as long as everyone's having fun and the entertainment's going, that's all that matters. I can't even find my TPK logo. I got too many meme. All right. Let's jump because we got Dave here. Rob, you're highlighted Friday and Saturday, correct?
Yes.
Well, we'll do Dave next. We're going to go to Sunday. I have an opening on the morning at 9. So if someone wanted to do it, even if you didn't have any signups, you wanted to stream something Sunday, I prefer you have one or two and we can get the people in. But if you got your own crew, still got an opening Sunday morning at 9. Garner's supposed to be on, and he's not on yet. Maybe he's coming on hour 2. But Garner's supposed to come on and talk about his game, Ghost Tower of Inverness. But we got Dave's A Far Cry. So, Dave, tell us about what's going on.
Well, I've been slowly working my way through the Greyhawk box set adventures and just kind of, re-skinning. So this has its origins in the box set.
Adventure
I think
card.
a couple years ago, I did Death in the Howling Hills, and so this is based on A Far Cry from the Swamp. That's also in that particular piece of content. Yeah. So takes place underneath this, in the Docks district and underneath the city of Greyhawk. There's been some disappearances of some of the workers on the wharfs, and there's the threat of a strike if the Night's Watch doesn't do something about it to make it a safe working environment. So it's a little bit of union politics. Maybe I didn't actually intend for that to happen, and but now I'm brainstorming as we go. But yes, it's going to be very much a find out what is behind these disappearances and take care of it, so you can get a sweet bonus and maybe a promotion. So yeah, a little bit of intrigue, a little bit of maybe some combat, a little bit of room for some dungeon crawling underneath the city of Greyhawk in the sewers. We're gonna get dirty in the sewers, I think, is what's gonna happen.
Sounds excellent because that's a great card. I know exactly which one, and you'll have fun with that.
Yeah,
and that card off of that, they're the perfect time link for running a convention with.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice little piece of content that and they don't give it all to you, so you do you make it what you will, but it gives you a nice little starting point, which was fun. And like I said, I've been kind of working through those cards for the last couple of years, playing those as one shots and incorporating some of it into my ongoing campaign as well. So it's fun. Yep.
Let's jump ahead here to let's talk some trash now. How's that? Everyone want to talk trash?
Oh,
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Was not expecting it tonight. Okay.
What? How can you not be expecting trash talk?
I gotta get all my good ones out of my folder here. Give me a sec.
We'll talk. We'll talk this multiple times depending on who comes on an hour too. But this year I wasn't gonna do that. I was gonna do 2 parts of the Sewell, Lost City of Sewell, and then someone was really upset. In fact, the 2-time champion wasn't happy, Bones. And I said, all right, I'll do it. And so I said, I'm going to do it a little differently this year. It's grudge match style. So, and what does that mean? After the first round, there'll be 16 competitors after the first round. There'll be a winner, winners and losers brackets, double elimination, so you have to work your way through each bracket. If you ever saw the movie The Quick and the Dead, you know what I'm talking about. You get called out, someone's going to call your butt out. I'll call a name out from each bracket, they get to pick who they go against.
Oh.
It's not reseeded or anything. So after that first round, which I got to do, I can't start that shit in the first round. Because, you're going to have a 1 seed against a 16 seed as it is. So, but after those rounds, we're going to get some people that are going to be like gunning for other people. I think it's going to be funny. So
not me going back to seeing who else I've pissed off.
Exactly. Four in the corner up here are all playing. So, yes. 3 are playing their own characters, and Rob is playing the Black Knight for the 2nd year in a row.
The time has come.
The Black Knight of the Great Kingdom is back.
Yeah.
He's always never made it. And so maybe this is the year for the Black Knight. You never know. But we have re-invited previous year champions. So Bones is 2-time champion. Lady Isarel is here. Mike Disney, Sir Vargrin the Unmerciful, is here as well. And he don't play games either. So he'll run you over on your horse if he knocks you off. So, yes. What would it be? A minion of Lord Page himself. Along with other people like Tim's first time, Coco's first time, the ever mysterious Tim's character, Sir. Is this the longest named D&D character in existence? Are you ready? I have it memorized. Sir Reginald Rathmore David Errol Trampier IV, defender of the faith and vanquisher of the unrighteous.
Yeah, it's
Mother
giving
of Dragons, Breaker of
yeah.
So, yes. So Reginald was a number 1 seed. I think he got upset in the very first round last year, but he's dropped a little bit. But yet Tim's back too. So, with all his other antics.
Call him Pretentious Reg.
Any of the 4 of you have anything you want to say as your characters?
Well, let's just say if Emerson loses, no hard feelings.
Yeah, so he's seated higher than you.
That's okay. If he makes it to the 2nd round, I might call him out.
Part of that's a title, not so much a name. Don't say that to Tim there, Will. That's not nice. Tim will come after you. You don't want to do that.
I'm above jarring with the rabble.
Yes, you are. Emerson, Elzira's fiance, Emerson Winchester IV, actually trained her how to joust. He was going to sit it out, but the player, the character who played him last year, Lomas, wanted to play him again. So it's like, okay, we're going to let him play. So, 2 funny things. This is the first, we do have a monk this year in. Now, he is a fighter 3rd level, so he at least can sit on a horse. So, Korg.
I can sit on a horse.
Yes.
The riding part of it, we're still going to figure out.
Yes. So, Korg, what are your thoughts for Maram?
Oh, I'm incredibly excited. I've already been thinking of ways to maybe, make the experience my own potentially. I am going to, in character, ask Cobra to bring Fred and sit in the audience and lift up Fred to watch me so he can watch his dad joust for the first time.
That's so sweet.
Yeah. He's probably gonna see his dad get run through with a javelin, so that might not be.
Fred is a fox, everyone.
Less sweet.
Never too young to get that trauma in. Don't worry.
Exactly.
Yes, a fox.
He's gonna have to learn sooner or later.
But yeah, so I do hope, because you've been hyping up Bones being the one to go against me, so I really hope that's the case, because I think I could have some fun with it.
You are definitely, I'll just tell you now, a 2-time champion, Lady Israel's number 1 seed, and you being a monk who's really is not a jousting type is the 16th. Just
how will being a monk affect his ability to do? Because I read over the jousting rules.
It's not
Yep.
going to affect anything. It's based
Okay.
on your pluses to hit off the weapon. Cavaliers have an advantage. It's based off of your armor class. And you will at least have a nominal shield, and it's based off your ability to be unhorsed with that saving throw too. So there's some, but aiming points are the most important. Aim point and defense points are the most important thing. You get an advantage of up to plus 12 on your die roll if you select the right one. It's a fun time. It's a real fun time. Absolutely. And just go with it, just in the course of play. But we have something's even more bizarre. Tim, explain what's going to happen with your character, your paladin, Tim DeTruly, when he's jousting. Wait to hear this.
Tim DeTruly and his little friend White Claw are going to be riding together. Coco's halfling from our campaign in Greyhawk that you're brutalizing us in. But she's going to hop on my shoulders, and I'm going to use her as a projectile. And I'm just happy to be there. I've never jousted before, so I'm just there for the experience and make some friends and dent my armor.
Tim DeTruly, guess what your seed is?
16, 17?
You can't have two 16 seeds.
Somehow we do.
Yeah.
You are an oppressive 15th. Your first round opponent is Mike Disney's Sir Vargrin the Unmerciful.
Oh no.
Well,
who's gonna trample me? Is that what
the losers? People have come out of losers bracket before. It's not a big deal. So, yes, but I can just see the halfling just being launched dozens and dozens of feet in the air and just landing on her head somewhere.
I'm here for the XP.
Yeah.
Durgan will be in the crowd going, "Come on, fresh meat, you can do this."
Well, I think she has a high dexterity, so she's nimble. She could possibly land on her feet.
Like if y'all don't, after one victory, you just got to get one. Just stand on top of your horse and be like, "Who run Bartertown?" Right? Then y'all are missing out. Like
Blaster.
That's hilarious. Yeah, it's going to be a tag team.
I do also want to say, speaking of that other group that me, Coco, and Tim are a part of, we also should have gotten Elwyn in this because he can literally make a skeletal horse to ride on during the joust.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to go over too well in the middle of downtown Altamira. No, I don't think that's a good idea in the middle of downtown.
Necromancy's frowned on.
Yeah,
I don't know if you realize that or not. Yeah.
No.
So the last adventure, two adventures ago, they get their target. The bounty hunter does. A dwarf, one of the prince's highwaymen. In the middle of the night, he turns up dead. So, which sucks because it cut their bounty way down. But that's okay for Korg's character. He takes the body after they show that they killed him, and what did you do to him?
I didn't do anything
to the dwarf.
Yeah, I didn't do anything.
You did. You turned him into a skeleton.
I turned the priest into a skeleton.
Oh,
not the guy that died.
Oh, I thought you turned him into a skeleton. The dwarf.
No,
skeleton.
I turned the priest because the priest was the one that killed my skeletal goat and was also just being rude to us.
This is the fun I deal with on Saturday mornings, everyone. So we're gonna have fun with it. So, does anyone in the joust have any questions about? You can bet. You can do all sorts of things. There's going to be some antagonists around too. You probably know who I'm talking about. At least one of them. It's going to be around causing trouble. But there may be a couple others too. So, yep. Ride high, name for the head. Yeah, Ron, you did really well last year. You had Merrill Sheridan. I think you did really well. I think you went to at least the quarterfinals last year, if I recall, or semis. Yeah, Ron. So, Ron, you came in fourth. Yeah. Yeah, of course Fritz is going to be around, Jeff. Yeah, of course. I think he's watching the 49er game right now. I think it'll be over shortly. So I think we'll see Ron on hour 2 as well. So what is everyone most looking forward to? So throw it out there.
All the games I'm getting to have the honor to participate in. I'm excited.
That's
mean,
great.
Just being highly included in this weekend, I'm very excited. I'm very honored as well.
Fantastic. Because you're in 3 events, right?
Yes.
3.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Thursdays, Chuck's CMC game on Saturday morning, and then the joust.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I'm
fantastic.
excited.
Very cool.
Wow. So, yeah, there's a lot. So I mean, excited to play Thursday night because every time I get to play Durgrim, it's a lot of fun. Looking forward to playing in a William Dvorak what do you call it, adventure. Always a great thing
with Ed.
With Ed, yeah, that's it's like I have to remind myself, hey, with Ed too, that's gonna be something else. And then Saturday I've got 2 sessions that are going to have mostly the same players. I think I have like one person switching out.
Okay.
But otherwise, it's going to be almost the same party for both sessions. And then Friday night, I get to finally play in a Carlos Lacing
in
game.
that.
Yeah, I've never had the opportunity to play in one of Carlos's games before, and it's been one of my big things that I've wanted to do. Then of course my big game on Saturday morning, or Saturday 6-hour session. More on that to come, and then the joust, and then playing in the Leonard Lakofka adventure that Josh is running on Sunday morning.
So Arvadas, there's Forest of Doom. That's our men's game, and our men's running late night, and he's in New Zealand, so you may want to reach out to him and see if he can hop into that game as an extra or whatever. If you just sign up. So Friday morning, Rob kicks off Friday.
Yes.
And kicks off Saturday, both. No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, Saturday.
No, you're in the middle of Saturday. You kick off. You're in the middle of Saturday on a 6-hour game. Yeah, but here you kick off Friday now. Emperors of Empire, Pirates and Privateers.
Yes.
There you go.
So for those of you who aren't aware, basically all the games that I've been doing now are for Castle and Crusades and the World of Greyhawk are all part of the same campaign. Kingdom of Nyrond is where most of the action is set. And this all takes place about 40 years after the Greyhawk Wars. It's 623, 624 time frame. There's a lot of tension in the former prelacy of Almor, now part of Nyrond, and things are starting to come to a head. There's pirates who are basically terrorizing the coastline, and the party is being tasked to put a stop to them. So we'll see what happens and what becomes of that whole situation.
Rob, what side of the map's that on?
That is on the right side of the map.
Oh, okay. I'm just kidding.
It's a big kingdom, many things to do.
Cobb is his name. There you go. Oh, that's awesome. So and then you have this, and I'm just highlighting these so we get Rob's in here. The other one is a monster. So we got a little bit of. There's a lot of crossover on Saturday. We'll talk about that in the second hour a lot too. But this is almost 6 hours. Is it 6?
It's 6 hours.
Okay.
They said they wanted. My party told me they wanted, because this is one is the first established group. And they said they wanted a long session. It's like, well, how long do you want to go? It's like, well, how long can you go? I was like, don't ask me that. I've run games for 12 hours before. We don't, it's like, I don't want to break all of you.
Right. That's cool.
So they decided on 6 hours. It's very, very special because this is the 1-year anniversary of the campaign starting with this group.
Oh, great.
It started 1 year ago at Virtual Greyhawk Con. The adventure or the group is going, this time, normally they're down south on the coastline in the city of Ragby. Things are based in that general area. This moves to the capital of Realmord. And
there you go.
Things that have gone on in the campaign over the course of the year are going to, the adventure is called When the Levee Breaks. Things are going to break.
Great Zeppelin song.
Yeah, if it was possible to license it, I would do it. But
no, it's not possible. License the music, yeah. I know that's the sucky thing about Twitch and YouTube and all them. You're gonna get.
I would have that playing through the entire intro.
Yeah, what a great song. Well, Rob, 3 games and playing a bunch, man. It's appreciated. So, anyone else want to talk about what they're looking forward to, or something highlighted, or just the experience of it all? It's a fun 5th year, so we're getting our act together now. We kind of know what we're doing here.
I'm pretty excited. I have never played in one of Chuck's games before, so I'm with Coco in that Saturday morning game.
Oh,
so
Lost Towers Salad, great.
And so I'm really excited about that. And then also Armin, I get to play in Armin's game, which
Friday night.
I've ran games for Armin before, but I have not played
Great.
one of his games, so I'm excited for that. And to run a game for a bunch of some old friends and some new friends, which is really cool. That's another great thing about this convention is that you end up playing with people you know, but inevitably you're meeting some new people as well, which is continue to grow that community, which is really cool.
That's the whole thing that this is all about, right?
Yeah,
growing the community,
meeting people.
It.
I mean, it's how I kind of got pulled into the broader Greyhawk community was by. I don't remember what year it was, but it was the virtual Greyhawk Con, and the
fundraiser too,
and the fundraisers. Yep, yeah. Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. After this, we'll start cranking that up and figure out a theme for that in the second or third week of February. For Sir St. Jude.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. Some things about that. Gamescape 3D gave me 2 boxes like this big, filled with novels he just didn't want from all fantasy novels, RPG. He may have taken out a couple rare ones, but there's got to be 100 of them, and I'm going to be giving out a lot of them as compilation packs for the fundraiser.
Cool.
Yeah, because that's just what a cool guy Jeremy is. What's up, Naz? Longest subscriber we have there outside of my close new what is it now? 70 months. Oh my God, jeez. So I'm going to ask this to those not so Tim. Down the road, man. Think after this, what we're doing in my game, playing to get you guys involved in some more events, playing a little bit. You DMing something.
100%.
All right, cool.
Yeah, of course.
Awesome.
I'm here for it. Yeah, this is great.
Beautiful.
And the best part about this is when you get in these groups and then you run into people at real conventions or whatnot. That's what's really awesome, especially Gary Con. That is such a cool. You guys, we get to see each other.
Exactly. I mean, everyone in this circle on here now is going. Everyone. Korg included, right? Korg, you're going this year.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
Are you running a game?
Cool.
Yeah.
Are you running any games, Korg?
No, because I've never been. I want to just kind of attend it as a basic attendee. Actually, get the lay of the land before I sign up for anything larger.
There's always a pickup. Bring your book and a couple of dice, and you never know.
Yeah, Dave runs a lot of them too. I think Kurt does
you
too.
just sit down and Carlos
a lot of games
pick up games.
Carlos too. Yeah,
Dave run the best game last year that I played at Gary Con.
That's awesome. So there'll be a lot going on.
Yep.
You're making me blush.
Oh, that was awesome. Yeah.
Is it gonna be crazier this year than last year?
No.
Or I mean, no. Okay.
No.
There's a lot of people who didn't go last year. They were like, "I'm definitely going." I missed it.
I'm going to Founders and Legends for sure this year.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I missed out on a lot by not going to that.
Yeah. That's no.
Okay.
Here's some advice to Korg. Everyone, you can say you're being an ass, Jay. Whatever you do, don't get under the shadow of Zarathon and become a minion of his. Okay.
You're being an ass, Jay.
Offer some good perks. Though.
I don't know where those people find the energy. I was like,
there you go. Right.
Yep.
Yeah, you agree.
I mean, that conference is built on the backs of a massive volunteer effort.
Yeah,
I will be volunteer this year, so I'm really excited about that to get to meet more people.
Welcome to the Minion Club. Yep.
Yeah,
hey,
exactly.
I am perfectly okay with that.
That's good.
I know what I'm signing up for. So.
Alex, Alex, you saved my butt a couple times last year, man. You're not included because you're under the radar. You're under the radar.
I'm laughing at that because how many more people do you need to meet?
Exactly.
It's fun to be a minion at times. So yeah.
Yeah, Lee. We jumped the guy kind of. Yeah.
There's always the Order of the Owl game that takes place up on the out in the corner on the top level with Mark, and it's just an open table. They've been playing for I don't know how long they've been playing, but it's just a really nice table of people. So if you're looking for a game, they play basically from noon until midnight or 1 o'clock every day.
Whoa!
Wow!
Yeah, great group of people.
Drop in when you can.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Mark's a great GM too. It's very fun.
What? It's not too late to run. So Lee, if you want to run a game at Page, so myself, Anna are VIPs. Robert's going. I think that's it from the group here. But there's a lot of other people in the community that are going. If you want to get a game in, Lee, I'll get with Ron and I'll reach out to him. But you
I'm sure he wants to have more.
Lee,
games.
you got to be specific on the time, the place. You got to have all that information up front, so I can go. This is what Lee wants to do. This, and this. If you want to do it, so you just let me know. So he owes me a favor too, anyway. So. Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everybody owes you a favor, Jay. Everybody owes you a favor.
Weird favors.
Like the freaking mafioso.
That's it. That's it. It's all
minions.
Yes.
It's all. I have no.
Yeah,
minions.
you're growing minions around here. So
I have friends who assist me, and you all know that I can. Next year, depending on my health situation, I may need a lot more help than I did last year. So we'll see.
Wait, so should Jay's title officially be the Greyhawk Godfather?
No. Oh.
No, don't give him that. He'll get a bigger ego.
Yeah, exactly. Don't build his. Yeah.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
We'll do this in hour 2 as well. This is the coveted Virtual Greyhawk Con trophy for the winner, right? And it gets monogrammed with your name. Every Virtual Greyhawk. Bones has 2 of these, right? I am, for the first time, and I'm not going to besmirch anyone. We all know what happened at Gen Con. That's all I'll say, okay? Won't say anything else about awards groups. I'm going to be giving away 3 during the Ask the Experts. I'm going to give away 3 Greyhawk Achievement Awards to people who deserve it. All right? 3. Now, there you go. Well, all right. 3 people this year who really deserve for what they've done over the years. So there you go. Yeah. So, and you may say, who voted? No one. It's just my opinion, right? But I guarantee you, next Sunday night, you all go, oh wow, these people are very deserving of it. So, all right.
Cool. Joke's on us. Jay is going to give them all to himself.
No, none, 0. No.
Oh,
Josh busted my balls. Yeah, Josh busted my balls too, and I said nope. Nope. That's not the way it works. I don't need an award. I do not need any. So, no, absolutely not. Anyone else Anyone else have anything they'd like to talk about with the con or anything else that's going on coming up? We got some time. Yes, Dennis, you're in that too. Yes, Dennis.
Yeah.
I think that does need to be an award. The most useful minion. That needs to be an award.
At GaryCon?
No, at this one, this one, Greyhawk Con. This is when you should give out your most useful minion award.
Well, I'll say this. I love Kurt at GaryCon. I love Curtis. I love Brett. They really helped me out. But the one that flies under the radar is Antiquitous, Alex.
Yes.
He flies under the radar. He's like a referee in a football game or an umpire in a baseball game. You don't see him and you don't want to hear about it, right?
But he's always there. And
right.
when you look around, he's there covering some base that needs to be covered. Yep.
He helped me out at PAX a couple of years ago. So, that's not even funny, Jeff.
So he's awesome, but he's not a minion.
Todd is at a con right now, at Star Trek Con.
Oh,
you saw the posts,
Wow.
So, he's not a good buddy. He's a good friend. It's a big difference. If Todd can make it, he will be in the joust.
Oh.
But I'm not putting him in until he's 100% sure he can be here.
Oh.
Well, what's wrong with that, Coco?
Making it more pressure.
I already got Luke in. I already got Luke in. I got one open. I got one open spot I'm holding right now. So I'm holding a spot.
In game, the joust is about to start, and they're like, "Oh, we still got like 1 slot open." Suddenly, Todd and his horse just drop from the sky.
Well, he's got Morton.
Just beam in.
Morton did it. And if you saw at GaryCon last year, Morton played at during Founders and Legends with Tim. I'm sorry, Tim, you weren't there. I was making a joke, Tim, right? Because you said you wanted to be at Founders and Legends and you weren't. Man, never again. Who else was out of the whole group here? Anna was there, right? Anna and I were there.
I was at Founders and Legends.
You were at Founders and Legends too, Kurt, right? That was exhausting, man.
So was I.
Rob,
Yeah,
you were?
2 weeks of
I
2 weeks
was.
of gaming.
It was too much.
Founders and Legends.
It was.
I went and did a lot of the Tower of Gygax stuff for Founders and Legends. So, and I was in your Thursday.
That's right, Rob. Oh my God, I'm getting freaking
But
old and senile.
it was awesome.
I'm sorry,
but it was kind of weird to play a whole. Felt like a whole week. I was there a week setting it up and then playing convention before the main convention started. That was like wow, and then it all kicked off.
Founders and Legends also had a very, very weird vibe to it because everything on the walls was for Gary Con. It was like there were times where if you didn't wander into where the gaming actually happened, you would have no idea that there was a convention going on.
Yeah. But there was a lot of gaming and stuff going on, but it was less people in the corridors and stuff. People were sitting gaming and it was very focused.
It was a good time.
Yeah.
It was a good time, but it's just like it was way, way, way too much.
But the bar was open now.
Yes, the bar was open. Yep.
It was great to have all that space too, really, right?
Yeah.
It was great to have all the opening and you walked around and you're like, what's going on? And here, so
I think Tim, you touched on the topic why it was so difficult to have the convention. Yeah.
Look at the 5 great people in this pick. Curtis with his hair back, Brett, Todd, myself, and Anna. Is it getting
that's my arm.
Yeah, that's your arm right there. That's Robert's arm right in the picture. So, yeah, does it get any better than that?
An NPC in itself.
Yeah,
I am sure barely appearing in this pick.
Yeah, but Todd's the best here. You should do a pauper joust for St. Jude streams. Have 1 or 2 champions, and so St. Jude is St. Jude. I normally will run a game where I need. We just want as many. We want an adventure because we want the hero points because every $25 in that in my game's a special hero point. We want that, so we want all that money raised. So, boom, boom, boom. That's the way we do it. And then we have Ed and whoever else can be on. Eric Mona and Slavs and 2 Drink Minimum people. So yeah, freaking photo of Giants, Naz. Yeah, Naz. I wish you could be there sometime from the UK. We got to get you over here. So a Minion Award. That's funny, Kurt.
That should be a
We had Armin coming all the way from
Minion
Australia.
Award.
So.
Yeah, New Zealand, right? New Zealand.
In New Zealand, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if Robert Hartley and AJ are coming this year either. I know that they were there last year, but we'll see. All right. So, any other thoughts as we're rounding up? Why don't we go? We'll go around, and Coco will start doing some thoughts here, and before we go into hour 2. See how quick this goes?
He's attack the introvert.
Right.
She's fine. Come on. She's a veteran now. It's been over a year. It's been almost a full year of playing.
Yeah, it has been almost a
full year of playing. You played at least 20 of my games at least. So
and in person
easily
and
30.
virtually.
Yeah, at least. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but I'm really looking forward to my first, virtual Greyhawk Con, and then, being in the games that I'm being in, and then even in the games that are like right before it, like Dave's game. I'm so excited for that. That's going to happen the whole month of October every Tuesday.
Yeah,
and
it's great.
We've got such great backstories, and the people playing are amazing. I played with them before, some of them before, and I'm like the characters are amazing. The story is going to be amazing. The game is going to be amazing. I'm so looking forward to it.
Oh, I didn't tell you who you're going against.
No, you didn't. You left that part out.
Right now, Elazira is seeded 13th.
Oh, that's an unlucky number. Yeah. Why?
You're not going to like who you're going to go against. First round, you go against the 4th seed, the Black Knight, Robert.
Oh, God. Oh, God. All right, then. All right, then. I'm going to start, coming up with trash talk.
I will show no pity. I will show no remorse.
Oh, well, neither will I.
I'm just picturing. Wait, who here has seen the Key and Peele sketch of like the 2? I think it was like they were playing like 2 boxers, and one of them is like doing like general trash talk, like Coco is doing right now, and then the other guy is like, God chose me for this fight. He will show me the way. I shall lay his soul bare. That's the vibe I'm getting from like Coco talking trash, and then the black guy just going, here is exactly how I am going to remove you from the timeline.
Oh, Wait, I've got one. Your mother was a hamster. There you go. There you go. That's my best. That's my best I got right now.
Freaking Rob coming in like B.A. Baracus. BA, what's your prediction for tonight's fight? Pain.
and the Black Knight is a true humans only deal, and you got elven blood in you, so he's not going to be happy. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Yeah, I didn't happen to do that on purpose or anything. It's just the way it laid out.
This event is tainted.
Yeah. Very sussiness going on right now.
So, Robert, what would you like to say here in closing on hour 1?
So those of you who are, if you're diving in as much as I am, pace yourself. Don't forget to hydrate.
True.
Take breaks. You do what you need to do, but most of all, just enjoy yourselves. There's just so much good gaming going on. Watch all the streams. Keep them on in the background.
Lurk.
Support everybody. Lurk. It just keep supporting everybody.
Everyone will be rating into everyone else as it goes, so it'll pop. When we get to the end of the night, let's hope for a large number. Oh, unfortunately, because I did my 24-hour stream at 85 days ago when this takes place, I wasn't eligible for a front page. It's every 90 days. So they stuck to it. So
that's Twitch for you.
Yeah, that sucked. So I could not get a front page highlight on Saturday. I tried, but they highlighted this stream last week, right? Right, Anna? So we were like, what the hell are numbers going? So it was nice of them.
Said went through the roof for a bit.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, but just the Black Knight. The Black Knight, it was started off by Gary Julian and taking it from there. So, but Rob, man, really appreciate all that you do. So thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Kurt, man, what do you got to say here?
I'm looking excited for it. I'm happy to be doing it on the first night. I definitely can say that much. Happy that I get to be part of the first wave of adventuring. And it's going to be a great and wonderful time. I love virtual Greyhawk Con every year. It is so much fun just to see all the games and the stories told. So I'm super excited for it, and I think it's going to be really awesome.
Appreciate that, man. Thank you for running a great game on Thursday. Looking forward to hopping in. We'll be about an hour into your game, looks like, with a crossover, but we'll get in as quickly as we can and pop in and get that thing rolling even more than it's going to be. I know you're going to have a ton of people watching it. That's a great thing. We get a lot more people watching these events than normal. So it already starts off with a another 24-hour stream. What are you nuts, man? No. With the way I am now, God, no.
One more.
No. Maybe at the end of 2025, but no. Not with things going on the way they are now. So
yeah, that's the thing. Jay is too strong for a 24-hour stream. He needs 48-hour streams at minimum. That's the ticket.
Agreed. I like your thinking.
You guys saw how freaking crazy I was at the end of that 24. I didn't even know where I was. No, and with all the other stuff going on in my life, I don't think that's a good idea. Plus, my wife will throw me out of the house again for like the 7th time. I've already begged to come back 6 times. I don't think I can do it a 7th. I'm kidding.
Now you need your house.
Thanks. I do, Anna. You're right. You're right. Thanks a lot.
At least need the basement.
Yes, exactly.
You can have the basement. Stay down there. Yeah. That's what's gonna happen.
We know that if when Jay starts broadcasting these streams on Sundays from the basement, we know he's in trouble. So
big time trouble.
Yep.
Tim, what's going on in the closing here?
Oh, I'm just this crowd right here everybody's a legend. I can't believe that I'm able to play alongside you guys. So once again, I'm just a red shirt that's happy to be here. If you guys ever need someone, give me a shout and I'll pop in there and do my best. Horrible paladin. But thank you guys so much thanks for having me.
Yeah, and thank you so very much for hour 2 people showing up. Woohoo! Woo! Thank you very much for plopping in and playing in 2 groups, man. I appreciate that. That was
Oh darn! I have to play Dungeons and Dragons. No.
Yeah. Definitely was a fun time yesterday. I had a blast DMing that.
Yep.
That was 100%.
I agree with Scottish Jeff. Yep.
Mm-hmm. What's that? Tim is military. He's the legend. Tim is. Sorry. Hopefully, if Tim's on still. There's no one you want to go down a dark alley in this world other than Tim. All right, that's all I'm going to say. But probably both Tims, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. He doesn't maim. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry, Tim. That's the way I always feel about you. You know I love you. I've had to deal with you for 44 years of my life. Think about that. Since we were little kids.
You kept him around for some reason, so.
They all keep me around. They all keep me around.
Corey saw some games. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Corey, there's still some events you could sign up for if you wanted to get into something too, man. You know?
I was looking at the list a little bit earlier into this stream, so I'll probably sign up for at least one or two of them.
Yeah.
I already bought my badge, so I'll be.
Oh, great, man! That's awesome. That's awesome. That's fantastic.
But yeah,
It's gonna get
very excited to be able to get to participate / watch this year, because I was largely busy with just other stuff last year. So I actually get to tune into the streams. I get to be lurking in the background for some of them. So yeah, I'm glad to actually get to experience it more properly this time around.
Well, I appreciate it, man. Like I said, your characters are hysterical. Maram and Elwin are just great. So I really appreciate you playing.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much. And it's a shame. Like I said, it's a shame the rest of the Nerdy Guide couldn't stick around, because I think they're all good players, you know. But hey, that's life. Real life happens, you know. So
I'm still in a campaign with them that Lily and LJ are part of. Lily is the DM. So they invited me in, so I sometimes play with them when they're able to meet. What's really always odd is the fact that everybody in that campaign is in the UK. I'm the only one that's in America,
right,
so I wake up hecka early to get into their session.
Right. No, that's great to hear. Tell them I said hi.
Yeah, of course.
Appreciate it. Dave.
Yeah.
So we finish up our. Oh well, here comes someone who's going to harass the hour one people. But go ahead, Dave.
Oh boy. Look, I will be brief. The biggest thing that I'm looking forward to is the tradition of virtual Greyhawk Con. It's been a big annual event for myself, and the tradition continues. I think it's good to have those rituals where you come together, and yeah, I'm excited. There's some new players in my game on Sunday. I'm excited to play with them. I haven't played with some of them, so looking forward to that. So, hello, hour two folks. Welcome.
Yes, and an interloper, Fritz Winchester.
I live in dark alleys. And what are you guys talking about? Oh boy, a lot of people lining up to jam each other with sticks, riding at the fastest pace they can. While I'm sitting here in let's call it a safe house. I got in a little bit of trouble, but I'm on the blue coast of the Azure Sea, and I've worked out a deal with Ravalantar. He's going to help me pop in on Saturday and check in on you scoundrels.
There you go.
Oh, yay!
That was awesome. Yes.
The excitement is overwhelming.
I can't contain it.
Oh, Tulip. I mean, you're going to finally figure it out that it's time to trade up in the winter.
No. Hey, you're lucky you get to officiate. That just be happy with what you got.
I told you, if you want to have a wedding where I'm wearing a leather halter top and a sash, go right ahead, because that's my formal wear.
But even if I said no, Fritz would still do it.
We'll find out We'll find out at GaryCon Thursday morning at 9 a.m. First adventure I'll be running there during GaryCon. So
no, I can't wait. I got a few minutes this weekend. My in real life, in the IRL, it's 25-year wedding anniversary. So I'll be
congrats.
I can get a little dispensation for a few minutes, but not that level of dispensation.
Couple 15 minutes. That's all you need.
Exactly.
Some damage.
Hour one people. Thank you all, hour ones. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate you coming on. We'll talk to you all soon.
Hour two.
Yeah. Got hour two. I think we're missing the ever mysterious Tim and Josh Pop still. So because Chuck cannot come on because of his family. He has a family emergency. He has family members that are really stuck from the storm. I think they live in Tennessee or North Carolina, and they're actually getting them out of the mess and moving them into his house for the time being. So once again, Thank you all. Hour 2. And note, we have a wonderful, wonderful giveaway. If you were not here on hour 1, we had a level 7 hype train, which upped it even more. Let me bring this up again real quick. Where
While you're bringing that up,
what's that? Yes, sir.
I may need to come to Curtis's defense. Were you saying that he only needed 15 minutes with his wife?
No, 15 minutes to be on for the joust.
Sure.
Don't even start with me, Garner.
So, Memorial Tomb, the entire campaign pack in PDF, 2 copies, each roughly valued at $100, and then $10 gift certificates tonight, exclamation point drawing. So that's the giveaway for tonight. We made it over level 4 hype train, so we doubled it to go to 2 of these from Trollboard Games, and Chuck gives his condolences that he cannot be on. So just so you're aware. I don't know if anyone's looked at it yet. I have not looked at it yet, and I heard it's pretty cool. So, yep, that's what it will be this evening. All right, let's introduce everyone for hour 2. We're still looking for, Tim's lurking about, so we know Tim will be on. All righty, Miko, Folk and Myth, what's going on?
Hey there, guys. Nice to see everyone. How's everybody doing tonight?
We're doing great, man.
Yeah.
Tell the audience who you are, please, if you don't mind.
Sure thing. I am Miko, otherwise known as the okayest GM, in socials, the internet sphere, all those kind of good places. I am co-founder over at Folk and Myth, where we do all kinds of actual play TTRPG content, primarily focused in some of the more dark and sinister areas of TTRPG storytelling, mostly thanks to my partner in crime, Bleak Season, who gets to tell all kinds of cool stuff like that. And he will be participating as a game master in Virtual Greyhawk Con, while I am one of his players alongside Myriad of Myriad_X fame, who is well known in this space. And it's going to be a rockin' good time, I think.
Excellent. Yeah, we'll go over Saturday into more detail in a second here and talk about you guys are finishing up the night right after the joust, which is perfect. Can't wait for that on finishing up day 3. I really appreciate you filling that slot. That's a wonderful time to, late in the evening. And after that, I'm kind of wipe my hands all the way to Sunday night so I get through it all finally, and I'll be like, I can just sit back and relax. Oh no. Who's the center square, Curtis or Tim? We'll make Tim the center square because he looks.
Yeah, make Tim.
Yeah, make the ever mysterious Tim the center square.
Definitely more the Paul Lind.
Yes. Excellent. Jay, welcome. Greyhawk Reborn.
Other Jay, yeah, I'm here with Ron, Captain Ron Weaver. We're just happy to be participating again this year with Greyhawk Reborn. We got a couple of premieres adventures coming up, and we've been doing this for. Oh, you got me?
Yep, 4 years.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find your shout out.
Okay.
Freaking shout outs on here.
Got one. We've been doing this since about. Dave Guerreri started this in about 2013 when the playtest rules came out for 5th edition. And we're getting ready to move into GHR 2.0, which I'm going to pass the baton over to Ron, talk a little bit about that. But we're moving to the 2024 rulebook.
Fantastic.
So we'll see how that shakes out. Got my copy of the Player's Handbook, and I'm looking forward to the other new books coming out.
And we're eventually going to go over some discussion on that, and just see how everyone likes it. That's a tough one. But that doesn't mean, just like anything, I don't use everything in 1st edition. It's just, you use what makes sense for you. So it probably has a lot of great things in the book there. So, Jay, thanks for coming in. And then Ron, who played in a joust last year and did pretty well, if I recall. Yeah.
Yeah, good evening. Captain Ron, Greyhawk Reborn, and run our Discord, run our social circle, one of the campaign staff. And yeah, out of the blue, Meryl Sheridan came in, low seed, took 4th place, lost to the eventual champion. I consider that a success.
Yeah.
His invitation to return must have gotten lost by a raven. not sure what happened there, but maybe next year, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And then just note that I was going to open him up, but I was like, I got plenty of other characters, and that was actually your campaign character, right? So
yeah, actually, yeah, it is.
Yeah. So I didn't want to, but yeah, definitely. Thank you for coming on. And so I'll say this about Greg Reborn. I think this is a record for 18 events. I think it was 18.
18 events,
Yeah.
and I believe we have 2 slots left in a tier 3 adventure.
And that's it.
What's particularly cool looking at the data is that there's a lot of names that we don't recognize, so that's great for building our community.
That's fantastic.
As you know, we're not streamers, we're not on the Twitch, so to get new blood in is great for organizational growth.
And we really appreciate it because you do a lot for us here, helping us with events and also during the fundraiser too. So,
yep.
Absolutely. We already talked to Fritz Winchester. We'll skip him for a second there. Garner, welcome, man.
Hey. All right. So Garner Andrews, I am in charge of marketing for Gary Con. So I get to spend lots of time with Anna and many others. I also hang out in the community regularly and enjoy, Curtis always making sure that he harasses me as best he possibly can. But you too, Jay. So love all of you guys. So
Very cool.
You all that all of you do for our greater community. The Greyhawk community fits so well into what GaryCon is all about too. But we've been also thinking a lot about GaryCon, and Anna and I spent a lot of time with Lee Scheidler as well, and who is our art director. But one of the marketing things that we have figured out that I wanted to compliment all of y'all on too is that we feel that we fit in where we're bringing the old school and all of the new school together, and all of you guys do a very good job of that too. And so it is part of kind of the way that we're going to continue to market Greyhawk going forward. But I just wanted to put that out there, and all of y'all are definitely welcome to use that and say that, but it's because it's true, and I thank you all for that. So for me, I am a DM as well, running our regular Sunday game on the GaryCon Live channel. And one of the things that I like to do is, whether it's at GaryCon or at other things, is run a lot of the classic adventures. And so we're in the middle of running the Day of Al Akbar, which Alan Hammock wrote, and definitely one of the classics, I-9 that he wrote. But another great Alan Hammock is the here, I'll actually pull it up, but C2, the Ghost Tower of Inverness. And I've actually I've got the PDF version. I don't have the original.
You just gotta go like this, Garner. Come on, man.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, there you go. Jay is always ready.
I'm ready.
But running the Ghost Tower of Inverness this year, but it is updated for 5e as well. So
cool.
We ran my daughter and I ran the Final Enemy, a few others from that the Final Enemy series last year, but definitely going to enjoy the Ghost Tower this year too. So excited about that. I haven't even looked today. Do I have any spots left? I
don't think so.
One or two.
There was one going into like the week. I think Wednesday. I think a lot of stuff just got filled over the weekend. I was like, this is the most. We're almost at 100%. There's William Henry Dvorak and Lee's games are the 2 games that I'm most concerned about now. They're the 2. I can't believe. Will had 1 sign up and Lee had 1 sign up. But we'll take a look and see if any of them have gotten filled in the last hour or so. Yeah.
Another year, I'll be able to do a lot more than just the 1. I mean, we did 3 last year, but I've got a bunch of Lions Club volunteer stuff on Saturday, so just got filled up that weekend.
It's all good.
Yep.
Well, we appreciate it.
Thank you.
The ever mysterious Tim.
Greetings.
That's enough for him. Are you from your game? Or you're not Sir Reginald Rathmore, David Errol Champion?
Oh no, yes, I am not Sir Reginald. No.
Okay, all right.
I'm not really from the game, but this was in a low budget and a short period of time. This is the closest to some sort of barbarian wear that I could throw together.
Hey, and we appreciate the play there. So let's go over.
But it's hot.
Yeah, it's all right. Take it off, dude. Tim is always, as you know, Tim accompanied me the entire 24 hours of the 24-hour Hateful Wars event, and he played in all 3
Sometimes
games.
face down on the carpet.
Oh man, we were freaking out of it, dude. And I don't know if I'll ever do that again, but it was so awesome. It was highlighted on the front page of Twitch. It was just wonderful, but it was not fun. I mean, it was fun. It was a blast, but it was not fun. Especially Curtis remembers the nights in the middle of the night. I don't even know what we talked about for 4 hours. We just babbled. Yeah.
I have to go back and watch it because I lost memory from about 12:30 my time to about 2:30.
Yeah.
So what, like 3:30 to 5:30 maybe your East Coast?
I know. I know we started final prep for the second game around 8 a.m. Eastern, but that time I don't remember what happened between 5:30 in the morning and 8.
I logged on in the morning and found a bunch of zombies sitting there babbling about something.
I don't even know what
that was so
about.
funny. I went up like 4 a.m. in the morning or 3:30 or something like that, and I found you sitting there mumbling. Still,
then we had the dwarf game, and then we had the one that's actually all the characters are present now.
I think squeezing the 24 hours into 30 hours would be a little bit healthier.
Well, then we have to take a break, Tim. We can't be live. That's the thing. That's the problem.
Exactly
that's the problem.
Kind of what I mean.
Yeah, I know.
But the stream needs to go on 24 hours. It doesn't mean that you guys have to.
There we go. We got to delegate.
Yes, we should maybe.
It's hard.
The problem is that I can't flip the stream over to someone else. That's the problem. Yeah. All right, so let's take a look. Let's take a look at Friday here with everyone here. We got Rob's at 10, and then we got Greyhawk Miniature Painting at noon. And this is day 2, but remember we start on Thursday. And thank you, Greyhawk Reborn, for having games Thursday night. I really appreciate that. That we expanded it. That's fantastic. Steven Chenault, DMs, GMs, CKs, Castle Keepers at 2 Eastern, and then Anna, myself, and the individuals from Troller Games are going to have a 1-hour seminar, What's New for Troller Games, at 5 p.m. Eastern. Anna, what are we talking about this year for you?
We will talk about Hawk Tales, the rule set. So that will be debuting in public at my game for the first time, so to speak. It will the alpha version. So it will be I would characterize it as a fully featured rule set that will be Creative Commons released in PDF and Markdown and so on coming. And the alpha, that will be a first alpha, early version, what I would call a skirmish alpha that has the rules for everything up to like 5th, 6th level spells and stuff coming later this year, but probably around Christmas or so. So I will debut it the first time. I will send out a little kind of a teaser rules that has some of the rules enough to go, and I battle tested it for the past few weeks in a number of occasions, and there's a couple of tweaks I will do, but so I will talk about that a bit. I will talk about the next generation Greyhawk maps, and I will have some thousands of square miles to show, and so there will be a fair bit on future projects and so on. So I've been under the radar for the last month because I want to have something new to show that I haven't shown anybody before. So those will be the big highlights, but I will go into detail more about Hawk Tales too, because I never thought I would be a game designer, but it took me 40 years, but now I feel like I have an inkling of what I'm doing because I played this damn game for 40 years and have a lot of fun. So I want to make my version of it that suits my games, so to speak. So, yep. So those are the big ones. So the GIS maps, the new generation of Greyhawk maps and rule sets, and explain a little bit about the story behind the games and stuff. So
get me as much as you can in the Dropbox as early as you can this weekend. Okay.
Yep.
That'd be awesome. What's up there, Les? What's up there, Seeker? Yeah, we're getting there. So then that, and then Carlos's game at 8. That's the highlight for Friday night. Carlos slicing the legend himself, and then into Armin running late night, the Forest of Doom. And that is, and that was a question just in the audience, that is this, right? That is the original one from the Dragon magazine. So there you go. It's a classic adventure. So looking forward to catching that late, as that is Friday as we go into, whoops, I thought I already had Saturday up. Sorry here. Saturday. All right, Tim, talk about we kick it off in the morning. The enemies of my enemies.
Yes, this is a Dark Hand adventure. So Dark Hand was the special group of barbarians that would go do things behind the scenes to, the heroes that would sneak in and do things against the enemy. And they've been very successful
Up
right
until a
up
point.
until the
Yeah.
very last. Well, I'm going to say there was a couple players and characters who had a kill lust so strong that though the barbarian cleric said, "Guys, we shouldn't really do this," they kept on. So they're all captured now.
Yes.
And they were most of them were thrown off a cliff, either by force, cause pushover the ogre pushed Anna's character off.
That's right.
And
Jason's
the other
Aurora
ones
played
ran
too.
off because someone did a hallucinatory terrain. So the catwalk they were on actually was shorter than they thought. So they ran right off the end of it. And they got picked up. So they're starting out under the control of the mongrels of the defiled flesh.
Imagine that, mongrels. Who would have thought?
At their fortress at Split Rock. So we're going to see parts of Split Rock that haven't been seen before.
Nice.
And there's going to be a decent amount of role playing in the beginning as they try to keep themselves from dying. And
who are your players, new and returning?
I just sent you an email, so I'm in. Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. Did you have someone drop?
We had a guy who had they had personal friend of the family passed away, and so unexpectedly, so he's out.
All right. Replacement for that.
Carlos is still nebulous. He's waiting for work. There's some work complications, so he's waiting to know the final decision on that. Anna's there. William Dvorak will be there, and Brungal and Sparky will be there.
Oh, cool!
Awesome. Yep. I have to get up early, but it's awesome. Yep.
But not as early as it has been before.
Right, it used to be at 7. I moved it to 8. So
that's good. Then I can at least not 4 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. So
it starts at 5, Anna. That's nothing for you. You get up there all the time at 5 a.m.
Well, at least in summer. Yep.
Yes. So.
So there'll be a lot of discoveries about the denizens that live there, since they'll be on the inside, and hopefully they can find an ally or to help get out of there.
Well, looks like a blast. It does. And that's not the last we'll see of Tim that day. We already talked about Rob's when levy breaks in hour 1. Anna, you got a 3 p.m. game. Well, you know what? Let me help you all out here. Duh. Yeah. Chuck is playing at 10. We talked about that in the first hour as well. We know Coco and DM Dave are playing in that game too. So and that will run from 10 to 2. And then we got Rob's and Anna's are kind of crossing over. Rob's is a 6-hour game, just so you're aware. And then Anna's is from 3 to 6. Yeah.
Yeah, it will be sped up. It will the characters will be pre-gens level 7, 8. So it will be fairly beefy, so to speak. So the monsters will go up to CR 15 at least. So there will be a couple of them that the players better run from, so to speak. So there will be some of them that don't mess with them. So and there will be some old classics. I'll try and keep the goats out this time. So but I have them steadied up just in case. Yeah. So we'll see. Yeah. But there will be some new ones. A tiny one might make an appearance depending on where, because I run sandbox. Well, not sure, but so there might be a tiny new monster appearing too that never been seen before. But there will be, and some of the classics that I've had before, not on the games here, but that are terrorized players before. So I translated them into hawktails, and that makes them even more gruesome, so to speak. So there's a couple of really cool ones. So that will be it. But the pre-gens, there are some good ones too. We have and I just started up in half orc and tested them, an 8th level rangery type, so to speak. He's kind of an all-round fighter. And Ertin will be back from the last virtual Greyhawk Con, leveled up to level 7 or 8.
Good.
So he will be paladin. So they will have some good firepower and some good stamina. So there will be some really good fighters in this, and especially some good archers and stuff too. So they can pack a punch. So I battle tested the half orc character today, and he killed off tons of stuff from a distance, so can sneak attack well over 100 points of damage. Or snipe attack rather, because that's one of the features in Hawktails. You can not only sneak attack, you can snipe with the missile weapons too. Yep.
But I have an important question, an important trivia question. Your zombie codes.
Yeah.
At GaryCon, who was the only
Don't
person
say
to
it, Jay.
who was the only person to survive
I
your
knew
zombie
you
goats
would
at
say
GaryCon
You
at the
were
Tower
Eric,
Gaga?
you were last in line.
I was trying to get out in front of that so badly. Like, I wanted to take the wind out of your sails and not tell that story ever again.
I get to DM at Tower Gaga this year and kill
Yes.
people myself.
Oh
so.
yeah, that's awesome. Yep.
Yes,
Mhm.
and I promise I will. Let's go to Jay and Ron before we go to part of the joust and Miko. Then give us some highlights of some of these events you got going, please.
So I got a premiere for your con. It's called Spare the Rod, Spoil the Kingdom, and it takes place in Keeland. And basically, there's been some thefts of some of the voting rods. I don't know if any of you are familiar with Keeland's rich history, but the voting rods are what the nobles use to basically vote and levy taxes and elect the next king. And if some of them are missing, that could be a real problem. So the players are going to have their characters invested with finding out who stole the rods and returning them to the rightful nobles, or if they don't, then that's a campaign consequence too. It is sandboxy if the players decide if they do recover the rods and decide to do something else with them, that could have a consequence in our living campaign.
Excellent.
So we will see what happens. So I'm running that, Saturday at 8 and Sunday at 2.
And you can, with permission and being courteous and saying nothing and muting yourself, they are on the Virtual GrowdCon Discord, right, when you're playing. So if you wanted to hop in and hear what's going on to get a taste of it, that's as long as you're completely respectful and say nothing, and just whisper the DM and say, hey, look, I just want to get a feel for this.
Absolutely. People are welcome to come in and lurk. That would be great.
Okay.
And I think Ron's got a premiere as well.
Yeah, I'm running Nest of the Eldritch Eye. So it's set in Shibboleth, and a withered eyeball shows up in the streets of Shibboleth, which of course has nothing at all to do with the proximity to Fleeth. Who's to say?
Three times you're running this.
Run it 3 times. Yeah.
Wow.
So it's a fun adventure. It's a good intro adventure for new players. I got a lot of new players at the table. Who doesn't like going in the sewers of a city and killing cultists and finding out about a withered eyeball in a city southeast of Fleeth? So it's going to tie in. We've got a lot of epic campaign arcs ending as we're looking at transitioning into the D&D 24. So it's kind of an opportunity to wrap some things up, have some fun with things, and then set the stage for our going into 25 and 26 with our campaign.
Awesome. Fantastic.
So I'm looking forward to that.
Like I said, 18 events is impressive this year. So if I go here, and I think if I just type in Reborn, I think they'll come up.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, and a shout out to all the DMs that volunteered. We couldn't do it without our volunteer DMs. I think Sam Tag is running, 4 events, which is phenomenal.
That's the only event here. It has 2 open seats. Everything else is filled. Wow. That is fantastic. 1 game with 2 open seats.
Yeah, so sign up.
Yep, sign up for those, please. Fill it out. Awesome. Great to hear. And did Sam run games last year?
No, I don't remember. I don't recall Sam ran games last year.
Okay, good.
He may be a newbie to Virtual Greyhawk.
That's
I think he ran stuff for
the fundraiser
for St. Jude's fundraiser.
Okay, great. Fantastic.
Yeah, so Sam's running 4 games. Dave Guerreri's running some classic Hamlet adventures, dealing with the Moat House. Lando, Ross is running games. We got wrangled Josh to run a couple games in Saltmarsh for us. Who I'm missing? Tom Garlick running one of his classic adventures. That's a good time.
Yep,
The
completely.
missing minstrel, yeah.
I mean, we're almost. It's impressive. 6 times 18, well over 100, and only 2 open seats. That's just fantastic.
Hey
Thank
Ron,
you.
you could be open now. You can be open. This is a safe room, and you can be honest. Josh is the worst, right?
See, it's not just me.
I mean, if you're asking that question, I'm not going to
Brian's
take the bait.
Just say it's all relative, Ron.
Josh is a
Yeah.
friend to Greyhawk Reborn and the whole Greyhawk community, and that friendship comes with baggage.
That's good. Good, Ron. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to.
And it's a friendship. It's not a minion situation.
Don't say it, Jay. Jay, you are on fire today. I know you're going to say something about being a minion. I knew it.
Come on, man. I'm having fun. I'm so pumped up on painkillers right now. If you know. So, all right. One more time. We have a brand new event signed up last night. So if you got nothing going on Sunday morning, it's called Moonlight Dirge. Whoops, I just hit get, but yeah, going to it. Moonlight Dirge. There's an old saying among the villagers, a brick for you. Don't go out in the moors by the moonlight lest you hear the howling dirge that ends your life. This is a Castles and Crusades game in Foundry. So this was, Unlimited Worlds Troller Games DM running this, Laren 12, so there you go. So brand new. He put it in late last night. So that's one that's not filled, but everything else, we're getting close to 100%. Just wanted to share that. Let's go back to what time we got. Okay. Man, time flies on these. All right. We talk about the joust a little bit. We'll get back to that. Let's go to what's after that. And I got a great banner from the people at where is it? I know it's here. Here we go. All right. Bring this up and let me go to here. All righty. All right, Vexing Hextor.
Vexing Hextor, yes. It's going to be fun. I actually get to play in this game. Bleak is going to be GMing it. I don't often get to play games. I don't often get to be in a game with Bleak either running or playing a game. So we've decided this just a few months back that we're going to try to do that more, because basically the first 6 months of us at Folk and Myth, we neither of us got to participate in a game together.
Oh,
so
cool.
That's kind of one of the things that brought this particular virtual Greyhawk Con adventure together for us. It is interesting because it's going to be using the Dragonbane system, but it is set in the world of Greyhawk.
That's right.
Cool.
Yeah, all about a knight, a former knight of Hextor that is turned into a bit of a bandit lord and needs to be put down. And should be a lot of fun.
Chris says he's in that. GDTRFB 1995. Who else do you have? Do you know who else is signed up?
Brungor.
Oh, Brungal.
Yeah, Brungal, yes.
Yeah,
is
good.
in it.
Very cool. Excellent.
Alongside myself and Myriad.
Yeah, good group. Nice. And that'll be at 10 o'clock start.
10:30. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It's running a little, yeah. So
it's going to be a late night for me.
Right. Whoever,
because I'm on the East Coast, so we'll be wrapping up way past this old man's bedtime.
I will push the joust. Even if the joust is done, I will just be on BSing until you guys get on. Okay.
Okay.
So don't worry about, if you run a little, I will stretch it. It's not a big deal. So
I'm pretty sure that we're going to be we'll be ready to go.
Okay.
So.
Sounds good. Perfect. Looking forward to a fun one on that. So the question is this year, who's gonna take out Luke in the joust, right? Tim, your character was #1 seed last year. So Reginald Rathmore, David Errol, champion the 4th Defender of the Faith, and vanquisher of the Unrighteous. But
of course he was.
Yes, he was. But he lost to a 16th seed the first time ever in the first round, if you recall.
Did he though?
Yeah, he did.
Well, who had the most time relaxing and drinking and watching a great spectacle?
Yeah, you made it through a couple other rounds. Yeah, you this year you were dropped to Reginald to wow, what did I put you down to? Holy jeez, Tim. You are third. You're down to third, behind 2 former champions.
A man of such piety and humility, that does not have any effect on him.
Your first round opponent. Poor Patrick, Canadian Gamer. Juan Carlos, captain of the guard, 14th seed.
Good man.
Yes, he is a good man. So, Tim, we going to hear any ads, or we're not sure yet?
I can make sure we have some, of course.
Good. Make sure
we might have to update the brochure.
Yeah. Okay.
All
right, just get with me over the weekend. We'll get that worked out. So.
Yes.
Alrighty. Let's go to Sunday. So if I still have that opening Sunday morning, we're talking about maybe having a little chat on Sunday. We'll figure something out. All right, so you're on for Ghost Tower at noon, which is great. Running a few hours and going into Far Cry. We already talked to Guild Superior. I know you were talking a little bit about Ghost Tower. You're running it in 5e, correct?
Yep. Running it in 5e, using the same original precons. So I say same, but using those precons adjusted for 5e as well. So it will be, and I am thinking that I'm probably going to reuse this a few times throughout the year. So I'm thinking I'm actually going to score it for, use tournament scoring as well. So I've read it, cover to cover about 10 times since I picked it up again this year, and I'm thinking that I'll probably end up running it, another 4 or 5 times, and I may even do some giveaways at the end of the year, like maybe at this event next year, based on who wins and does the best.
That's good. Smart move.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely a smart move.
Yep, looking forward to it.
We used to have one tourney. Unfortunately, Casey hasn't been participating the last couple of years, but that was fun when he used to do his too, and that can always be fun to do. Definitely, absolutely.
If you don't know anything about the Ghost Tower of Inverness, don't bother looking it up and jump into one of my games later on in the year.
Yep, definitely sold out today. So, but get on the wait list in case someone drops. It can't hurt.
Yeah, that's always a good.
It's always
thing
good
to do.
Also.
Yep.
DMs, make sure everyone knows, get the word out, and everyone who's playing, respond immediately. Like, I have to create a custom character for one of my signups for Thursday night, for example. Needs a character, So there's things that the DMs may need to do. So if you're a player and your DMs reach out to you, please respond. Please. I know some people were saying that people weren't responding. Respond. It only takes 10 seconds. What's Fritz Winchester looking forward to for this? I know you're going to be away a lot, unfortunately, but wife comes first.
I'll bounce in and out, and I'll take off here in a second to leave it for real guests. Just a couple of quick things. One, it looked like Ever Mysterious was drinking some out of a mysterious bottle in a bag, which I can completely respect. Whatever that was. Second, Jay, if you give me the breakdown of who's in the joust itself,
I will send you actually the sheet with all the secret stats. Keep it to yourself, but I'll.
Oh, I totally will.
Oh yeah.
You get the secret stats.
Yeah, how I do all the calculations. Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh.
Oh, I can't wait because that'll give me some time to throw. It'll be a very wedding show-esque.
That's what I figured.
A lot of jokes, a lot of inside jokes. I know you're gonna get. And I can't say I was going to be there because my wife is in hearing distance. But no, I'm joking. It's just one of those things. It's timing. But I hope everybody has an incredible time. This sounds like it's going to set up to be a ton of fun this weekend. So enjoy. I will pop in and out as we get closer to Saturday, a little bit here and there. Everybody have a great time, and I will see you on Saturday.
Curtis, thanks a lot. We'll talk to you soon, man.
Yep.
Thanks, guys.
Bye-bye.
See ya. Bye, Anna. Bye-bye.
We're going to finish the night up with this on that Sunday night. We're going to do an Ask the Expert show. That'll finish everything up. That'll be starting at 7. So that'll be Guild Superior. We'll finish up with the last live streamed RPG. And Roger Moore will be joining Grow Dog and Joe Block and Malden. So that'll be the group. And then, if you didn't hear, I will be giving away 3, I don't want to call them lifetime, 3 Greyhawk Achievement Awards. All right, 3 people who I think are deserving of it over the years. So 3 people part of the community who have come on and done a lot for the community in the past, present, and will be in the future. All right. I think more than deserving for them. I think people deserve some recognition. But that'll finish it up on what we're going to be doing. And what's everyone here looking forward to? Please, we don't have to go around in a circle. You guys can just whoever wants to go, let us know. Let us know what you're looking forward to, or what you're excited about, or anything else you want to discuss about the con, or anything coming up after that.
I'm always interested in Anna's sessions, and so Anna, with a lot of what you've been doing, with some of the maps, Anna knows that I'm also one of her patrons, but I don't get in the way of other patrons on Patreon. But my question to you, which you don't have to answer now, is like, how many total square miles is Earth? Right?
I think the Flanies is probably about 95 million or something like that.
Yeah.
Smaller than Earth.
Well, hang on a second. I can answer that question in really quickly here, because I think I have it on my shortcuts. So let's see. We have Flanies map size. Hang on a second.
And Jay was jumping in there a little bit, but like my question, my follow-up then is, like, how big is that? Does that make the entire planet?
The planet is, and this is interesting, because when they Roger E. Moore wrote down, they shrunk it from Earth 400 miles less in diameter, but I'm cheating. I'm using Earth's diameter on it, so it's
so some of the area got a little bit bigger.
Yeah, so it grew. No, it's the other way around. Earth, according to Roger Moore, is 400 miles bigger than Earth. So I shrunk it down a little bit. So I have to shrink the Solnar Ocean a few hundred miles across. But the reason I did that is because then you can use all the real cartography tools. You don't have to reinvent projections and all of that stuff. So you can feed the data into whatever tool you want. So it was for convenience, because I realized that if I make the landmass the right size, and then we adjust the oceans, just meaning we're talking 3% difference or 2% or something like that. So it's so minuscule that you would never see the difference when you're adventuring. So that's why I thought that, okay, it doesn't matter. So I'm cheating a little bit there, but we have the Flanies is actually let's see, the Earth size is circumference is 25,200 miles. Radius is 4,000 miles. Diameter is 8,000 miles, and actual tilt is 30 degrees. And then we have the Flanies is the current Flanies map I have is 6,067 miles from one end to the other. East to west. And
so get involved in a land war in the Flanies.
Yeah. But I've mapped for the new generation. I haven't textured it yet, but I've mapped it and so we have it down to 150 feet per pixel. I mapped over 100,000 square miles. And so I'm going to show off that some of the on my seminar and stuff. And I'm also showing off that now I can take in each of a little bit of that area, about 10 by 10 miles, and make that into 5 feet per square easy, and the quality looks really, really good. That's awesome. So we can expect city maps and all the detailed areas, so to speak. So that's something I really, really wanted to do, and it took me 10 years to figure out how to do it and get the computing horsepower to do it, and the technology to catch up, and my skills to catch up. But now I can do it. But it took me this long to get there. But now it's really, really cool. So now I'm gone from developing the technology to now going into production phase to actually do the job, so to speak, and start cranking it out. So
this is what I'm looking forward to. So go ahead.
Trivia question for everyone. Aired Steven Chenault's setting for Troller Games is where?
What?
His world aired.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Oh, anyone? You mean what? Oh, what it's based on? Now,
okay. I know you knew it, Lando. It is Venus millions of years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good one.
They used a map of Venus to create. They used the geology of Venus is the base for aired.
Yeah. Kind of a cool idea.
Yeah.
It's a great idea.
So, anyone else with a commentary or anything else you want to look forward to, or any question you want to ask, or say something out to the audience? Please feel free.
I'm looking forward to the players.
Yeah.
Uh,
Playing your game.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to the interaction of Ed. All right, so Ed's got a Greyhawk mage, right? Ravalantar. Alan has this character, Garth Warmonger, who's a half-orc fighter cleric, and he hates spellcasters and he hates archers. Okay, so much so he has a brand with a letter on it that he likes to, when he takes one of these non-fighters down, he brands them with a letter on their forehead, after he takes them down. You can figure out what that letter is, so... Yeah, so I can't wait for that interaction going on. Plus, Tom is playing a legendary character, as gnome thief named Rumple Foreskin. So, we got all kinds going to be in that game Thursday night, along with Steven Danielson, who played a great Earth Elementals to Gary Kahn in 2 drink minimum. Got in that game too. So we're gonna have a lot of fun in that game.
What time is the game on Thursday night?
Excuse me.
What time is the game?
7 o'clock. 7 o'clock starts Thursday. Ed will be a little late. He'll probably be an hour and a half late because he is working at the library until a certain time, and he'll get on. So I'll be NPCing Ravalantar until he gets there. Yep. So we'll have a group of 7 characters for that. Yeah. Yep. And that'll be.
Sorry.
No, go for it.
Go. Greyhawk Reborn. We're obviously we're excited. We're in the 5th edition lane. We keep pace with the current editions of 5e, and with all the hullabaloo about Greyhawk being the example of a campaign world in the DMG, that's been driving a lot of traffic. I know to a lot of the Greyhawk community, and we've seen an uptick in our Discord. And I think we're seeing, especially at Virtual Greyhawk Con, or Hawktoberfest, as I like to call it, and others do as well, that we're seeing a lot of new blood at the tables. It's not just us running games at this convention for the same people. So clearly the community's interested. They're looking for 5th edition. And if I could stump for a moment, we're always looking for content writers, people who are looking at writing 5th edition content, whether it's subclasses or specialty classes, or writing adventures and running adventures. We're chomping at the bit for that, and we're looking at retooling our own internal campaign as well going forward, for it to be, I think, a better product in a way.
So Ron, if I may say, what is happening now is the Dungeon Master's Guide's coming out. What, November?
Yep, November 17th or early for others. Yeah.
We're prepping, Aaron and myself, and unfortunately I have surgery on the 18th, which timing's bad, but we're prepping for the community to be ready to do a lot of introductory shows like Legends of Learn, Gabbins, this, Entry Greyhawk, all that, because we know it's only 8 or 9 pages. We know there's going to be a whole influx of people looking for it for Greyhawk content, and so we're kind of leveraging our community and my show and all the other positions so that we're there, because people are going to be wanting more and they're not going to know where to go. So people who have never been in the community. So that's great. And we get them in this, we get them in, the fundraiser, we get them in all sorts of other things going on, all the channels, the stream team, you press the button for the stream team and everyone comes up, right? Boom. That's we want all that. And I did it again. I pressed the wrong damn thing. How many times am I going to do that, Anna? I pressed the wrong shout out. Shit. I hate that, man. There it is. Greyhawk Creatives. I pressed my own. Sorry about that. My apologies. But yeah.
And I know others have said it, but let's. I'm talking to you, to us, those who've been playing Greyhawk for majority of our life.
Right.
Let's give the new people a soft landing. They know Vecna from modern multiverse and in TV shows and things like that. They don't know the other stuff. Let's give them a soft landing. And bring them into the fold. And hey, whatever your edition, whatever game system you're playing Greyhawk, that's what you need to be doing.
Yep. Great point, Ron. And I was thinking about Greyhawk Reborn. So are you geographically still in Keeland or the Sheldamar Valley, or do we start seeing expansions in various directions?
So we have somebody now that's interested in running an on-wall, which is kind of exciting.
Cool.
I did do an adventure set in Alyssa, and then I lost it because I saved over it with something. So that ran once. It was a nice 2-round, 8-hour adventure. I ran it once as a playtest online for some of the guys, and now it's just gone. So that was exciting. So we're moving up, primarily Sheldamore Valley, but we're slowly expanding our tendrils outward.
Awesome. So good to hear. Yep.
Yeah, I think Sheldamore Valley, but that's a good, the good breadbasket. But northern, eastern, barbarian land, or whatever they're called now. I can't remember the new names of things.
The Schnei, the Fruitsy, and the I forget the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Krusky.
Yeah,
but
Krusky.
I think mostly our heavy campaign story arcs are focused in the Sheldamore Valley, but definitely outside of Keelan. We did blow up Ulick. I did. It's our campaign world. We can do what we want.
Exactly. I mean, come on. Look what they did in Living Greyhawk to 10 over a drunken night, right? Same difference.
Yep, the other threat. Yeah.
Yeah. Found that out right on stream. Yeah, we're drinking and we're like, let's mess something up. All right, good. That's the way it goes normally. So, yep. Well, yeah, I agree 100%. Let's get more people into the community. We need it. All of us do. We need it. I'll say this with this and Gary Con, and we have a huge amount of people going to be at Page Philadelphia Area Gaming Expo this year. I know you guys aren't going to be participating for Greyhawk Reborn, but myself and Anna, a lot of people. Tim's going to be DMing there, right, Tim?
Yep.
Yeah. Are you sold out yet?
I have to check back and see.
Okay. So a lot of my guys, my players, all but one of my players are going to be there. So that's if you're in the Philly area on the East Coast, that's a great little con to go to. You should get there, Jeff. I think Lee was there last year as well. It's a fun time.
Send us more information about that, Jay. I may be able to.
Yeah. All right. Let me go here. I'm just going to throw it up. I'll throw up Page in chat here real quick. Philadelphia Area Gaming Expo. Yeah, it's a good con. I'm not doing. I refuse to do any more packs. It's just trying to get pulling teeth, getting a seminar there, and also having here's the Facebook page for them. Whoops. And then it's a good little con. I'd rather see people go to these smaller cons that really are interested in what we're doing and respect it's all in the new school too. It's both. There it is right there. And if you wanted me to get anyone in touch with Phil Wirt, who is the organizer, or Ron Meichner, who runs the whole thing, it's not a problem. Phil was at GaryCon, by the way, there, Garner. He was there last year. Absolutely. So,
yep. Very cool.
Yep.
So anybody going to
Anna
Game Hole Con? Yep. Okay.
I'm running a game at Game Hall Con, and I have a seminar there too. So, yep.
It's awesome.
Excellent.
Yep.
It will be very similar to the game I'm running here. It will be the same area, but a different mission. So at Game Hall Con. So, yeah. And if the characters survive, then they can be the same pre-gens at Game Hall Con. If not, then I have to invent some other ones, because some of them might not come back from this one. We'll see. Yeah.
That's funny.
So while I've got Jay and the good Jay, not Jay Scott, but anyway, while we've got Jay and Captain Ron here, so I write a number of different things with one of my best friends, Barton Boyd, and we would be willing to do something small, but definitely could create something for you too. So my best friend, who I started playing with, was Barton's brother, and he passed away a couple of years ago, but he was our Greyhawk guy. He was the guy that always did everything that we wanted to do in Greyhawk too. So it holds a very warm place in our heart. So just we'll talk offline, whatever.
Yeah, and absolutely. Reach out to us. We have our we can put our contact information. We'll go through Jay and get you our contact information.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely.
Always, keep the community growing in all directions.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. But my guess is we'll probably have more people at GaryCon from the community this year coming up in 2024 than we did at 2020, 25 than 24. We had like 50 people at 24 last year. It's crazy.
A little reception or something like that. Like,
what's that?
What about us doing a little reception or something like that? Like,
Josh won't allow it.
It doesn't have to be on the books, and
right.
Like, just saying.
Well, we kind of had one last year, and I got so bombed at it there, Garner. So Wednesday night I do that talk show, and we have 4 hours of guests over, 10 guests at a time or whatever. And then that night, I'm just needling you. You deserve it, Josh. You do. So, but normally that's the entry Gabbin, and then afterwards we go Wednesday night into the bar area after that. So we should make it an official event of some sort.
Yeah.
We'll talk to Josh about maybe
unofficial event, because you don't want Josh to, having authority.
Yeah, bring your own ice cream. I provide the ice cream free every year now, BB. Come on, man. I do it. I bought it. I buy the ice cream for everyone during the second session. So
Josh has your back on that. He says that you bought ice cream. So.
I did, absolutely. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh yeah, he bought ice cream for everybody.
I'll talk with Curtis. Curtis and Brett is there, the beer and pizza guys, and pizza and wing guys, and we'll see what we can put together for that Wednesday night afterwards. So yeah.
Beer and ice cream is a great combo as well.
Yeah, I gotta watch it though, man. I can't overindulge.
But not for us anymore. We're too old.
While we're on the subject, has anybody ever had a Blue Moon float before? Like, it's awesome.
The beer Blue Moon.
Yeah. The citrusy beer, goes well with a fruity ice cream as well too. So it's just it's a really good float. So
I've had orange slices in it, but never ice cream.
I don't put fruit in my beer, like, ever. But I mean, don't give me any limes in my Corona. Hell, I don't drink Corona, but anyway, don't give me any limes in my Dos Equis. Don't give me any oranges in my Blue Moon. But I'll take some strawberry ice cream in my Blue Moon.
Okay.
I don't drink anymore. I don't drink any less either.
Yeah, that's right. I said that was such a lie.
I'm always careful when somebody says something like that, but okay.
So I think we're so important at GaryCon there, Garner, that just like the VIP thing Thursday night, Wednesday night, we should have that place shut off like it was this last year on Thursday, that back room area, for us. Screw everyone else. Just like it happened to us that Thursday night. We couldn't go into our own bar. What do you think, Josh? There you go. He's not going to say anything now.
Now you're needling Josh.
I am needling him. I am. Oh, look at that. All right, let's do final thoughts here before I get really slammed by. Here he comes.
You teased him enough.
The bear.
So
it only takes so much.
Yes.
Red face.
Miko, what would you like to say in closing here?
I'm just really excited for the opportunity to get to do this. It's my first time doing the virtual Greyhawk Con, so I'm pretty happy about that. I love being in such esteemed company, and yeah, really looking forward to it. Thank you.
Well, thank you for doing that. Thank you for playing. I know Bleak is out, or he'd be here too. So
yeah, he's traveling right now.
Yep, so. Absolutely. Also, our two-time champion Bones is traveling now too, or she'd be here. And Chuck from Troller, he couldn't be here because he's helping family members who are seriously in trouble from the storm. So yeah, absolutely. Good. So, Jay, what should you say here in closing?
Just fill up those last 2 spots. Somebody come play Sam's game on Sunday morning. Let's get a full slot of games for Greyhawk Reborn and for Virtual Greyhawk Con. Fill up all the slots. Players come play. It's going to be a good time.
It is, man. Absolutely. I'd love to see 100% fill out of all games, but you guys are 2 seats away. Yeah. So I'm also saying, Will, please put your game up in your great successful Facebook page. Please do that. You got 2 seats left to fill. That would be awesome. I love it.
We can
There's
get
spots in Will's game.
Yeah.
When is it?
It's the same time as the joust. It's at 6 p.m. Saturday. Yeah.
That might be. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I've never been invited to the joust, so if I'm done with my volunteer stuff and there are any open spots, I'll definitely play.
Okay.
Good.
Fortunately or unfortunately, I am awaiting a response from my good friend Todd Stashwick, who I invited. No comment, right? I didn't think so.
My good friend, yes. We understand.
Todd, and then I have a second one, which is Luke's maybe asking one of his very close family members to play.
Yeah. Hey, let me jump in though and say that Todd and Luke are fantastic people.
Yeah.
I mean, anybody who's going to put up with Jay like they do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Other Jay, right?
Yeah, bad Jay, not good Jay.
I get put up, yes.
Did you in that one? So.
Absolutely.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, back and forth, right? Absolutely. 44 years, Tim. 44 years.
Yeah.
Ron, what do you got to say in closing here?
I would like to yield my time to the honorary gentleman from Chicago.
Oh boy. Well, that's Todd Stashwick too, but he's not here. So Josh is honorary too in a weird sort of way.
No, I think we're having looking forward to it. Like I said, new blood. Looking forward to the influx of interest in Greyhawk when the DMG 24 comes out. Drive people to us. We are in the trenches with it. We're running organized play. We got to figure it out quickly, decide what we're going to implement, what we're going to tweak in our own internal campaign guide, and then roll it out. I've established a personal deadline of January 1. We'll see. But our players are chopping for it. The community is chopping for it. The other large organized play for 5th edition has already made some pivots into it, so people are asking when we're doing it. So we need to get moving on it.
Great.
So,
Looking forward to seeing what you come up with and what happens with certain map changes. By the way, did everyone see Francesca Barral did Greyhawk City? You haven't seen it yet. Go on Twitter.
I haven't seen the detailed version yet.
It's right. Malden. It's Malden's map done in her style. It's
Okay.
which is great. Yeah, go on to Francesca Barald on Twitter, and Francesca there, Anna, and you'll see she's got it next to Mike Schley's area map. But yes, it is Malden's map. All the locations outside. Yep. So, it's a shame she's so shy to have her on, like we had Mike on. So, yep. Tim, Josh is chomping at the bit here. What do you got to say, Tim? Ever mysterious?
I was just listening to everybody who has graduate degrees in Greyhawk, anthropology.
Yeah, I know, but to you, it's not as important. Hey, you're the only one who plays the Rovers of the Barons game that I'm aware of.
I guess so.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just looking forward to it, and doing my planning for for Paige and for our next City State game.
Yes, I want to get back to City State.
There's gonna be water involved next time.
That's all right. It's fine. Armor doesn't float, so no armor. That's what bracers are for. All right, Josh.
I would like to now refute all of the allegations that have been made. No, seriously though, things are looking good, right? I mean, I'm excited to be GMing for GHR again. Love you guys. So many great GMs there, especially the one running Sinister Secret of Saltmarsh. Oh, that's me. Adapted by Ron, so he basically serves it up for me on a platter, and all I got to do is not suck, which will be challenging. And then actually got some spots in one of the the Lakofka games, which is surprising. Maybe because it's at 8 a.m. on a Saturday morning.
Well, you're going up against Tim too, and that's rough.
No one's gonna That's not an issue.
I'm just kidding.
So there's some folks that are interested that are going to probably come join us from some of the Order of Owl group, because I'm like, hey guys, there's some spots open. They're like, oh, it's all low. So we might get some fill there.
Great.
For those of you who don't know what Order of the Owl, I feel like by association, Miko should.
Dave
Grandmason sits with Order of the Owl it feels like the whole time. Like every time I walk past Order of the Owl, they're basically all they do is run AD&D Greyhawk the whole time, off book 100% at GaryCon. You cannot sign up. You just show up. You're walking by. They're just like, hey, do you want to play a paladin? We need another paladin. Like what? Like what are you guys doing? Fighting Nosnra. I'm like, you guys playing in Greyhawk? And then like someone goes, the greatest campaign world in the whole, whatever. I'm like, I wish I wasn't working right now.
Tim has, I'm sorry, Josh has 4 seats open for this. Ravages of the Mind by Leonard Lakofka for Saturday morning at 9 a.m.
Set in Raddick.
9 Eastern. Yep.
Leonard
so if you got nothing going on that morning, you could play that, and then I think you could go. Wait, no, that's Friday. Mystery of the Stolen Boat. So
that sounds fun, but I'm a bit.
You're busy? Yeah, I know. I would love to play in your game, but I'm busy. Saturday morning, yesterday, I was up at Lake Geneva doing Dragon Days, and I was at Horticultural Hall where Gen Con, whatever the heck's, were all being held, and I'm hanging out there. There's some pictures of me like in the background where I was just there to play, because when I'm not at GaryCon or something, sometimes I just want to go to a convention and play in the games, right? And not GM and not run things. And then there was all these kids there, because I can explain the dynamic, and it'll take 15 minutes. So we're going to skip that story and just jump to and so there's these young adults, we'll say. They weren't all kids. Some were like 20s with their parents standing there waiting for an introduction game, and they didn't have enough GMs showing up for this thing. There was more demand, we'll say, than they had GMs, which is a good thing. It's very exciting. And so I'm just like, and I was trying to play board games with Tom Wam, like
right,
Little Green, Horrible Green Things from Outer Space and Its Revenge, all those Dragon Magazine games. That's Tom Wam. Garner's played Tom Wam games with me, with Tom. And so I'm just like, you guys want to play? Let's go. And so we sat down, and I'm like, and by the way, you're all in Greyhawk now, because I don't know, I have not, because they were handing out this OD&D game, and then the one kid goes, can I use my 5e Dragonborn? I'm like, sure, why not? I don't, what am I going to do? Tell him no. He knows he was 10 years old, and he wanted to play a 5e Dragonborn for an introductory D&D game. So sure. And then this one girl, she was 20, wanted to, I don't remember what it was, but some Ladrin something. I'm just like, sure, absolutely. And we played a game in some ruins that I told them was on the sea. It wasn't the Ghost Tower of Inverness, but that's kind of what I was thinking about. And then there was a bunch of undead, because I had to limit it to 90 minutes.
That's quick, man. One fight.
I fit 2 in.
Wow.
Yeah. One with just some rabble, and then one with the boss fight.
Good.
So yeah, it was, and so, you get out there, you do it. And sometimes when you don't want to do it, you still do it. And share your Greyhawk love.
That's awesome. So Josh, you're going to make that private party happen Wednesday night, right? Garner's that's when I started jumping on. I'm like, no, wait. Garner, what do you promise? No, we're going to do a Greyhawk. If you're a member of the Greyhawk community, Wednesday night in the back bar, just give us like 4 of the seat
Isn't
things.
Everybody sort of a member of the Greyhawk community? What back bar? Evolve?
Yeah.
Just show up to Evolve then, man. We don't need to do anything. I mean, that's the hang. Just pass the word.
I understand that, but if it's
more,
more,
he shouldn't set up a official event. And I didn't go this far, but like just up a sign that says, Greyhawk community meet here.
That's, I think, good, because then people go, what's this all about? And then,
You want-
the WotC people will
If
be
Greyhawk
there.
Reborn shows up and runs some games at GaryCon, I'll get you guys the Hugh Hefner's old suite. How's that sound?
For us? For GHR, Josh?
For the Greyhawk community.
Okay. I mean, this is being recorded. You're aware of that, right?
Sure.
Okay. For
Yeah,
posterity.
I do know.
Yeah.
I didn't say what day. It might be Monday after this.
That's fair.
No, come on.
I mean, I think Garner's looking for like a scarlet rope and a guy with a clipboard.
Dude, if I have to go out of pocket and pay Luke and be like, here, and he'll be like, and then he'll be like, okay.
Ron, Jay, you got to understand, I want an official event there. Like, Garner's a great idea, so that we're all in there, so that when WotC comes in, they officially ignore us like they did last year. Instead of unofficially ignoring us, this time they can officially ignore us. What's that?
They were so nice. Chris Tulak was working it. That guy was
didn't
working
he
his
leave?
butt off.
Who left? Who left the company?
Merles?
No.
Chris Tulak.
Not Tulak, the guy who wasn't able to be there.
Tito?
Tito.
Yeah.
Tito left.
Yeah.
Tito left. Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I liked him
is.
too.
He went to work for government.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah, they were working their butts off, and they were doing they were doing some. I was really inspired by seeing that, because some people have said, WotC's not doing anything. All the complaints.
No complaints.
But,
I'm just kidding.
I saw them really heading into it. Garner was probably doing. He was point man for all that stuff. He knows more than me.
It was crazy. Yeah.
But it's going to be a great one. We're going to have fun here. I'm looking forward to everything, and I really appreciate everyone coming on. Just thank you so very much for the community support. Looking forward to all the fun times. Hey, Jeremy Gamescape 3D has some unbelievable. He has some unbelievable giveaways too. He also is an official sponsor of GaryCon this year. So there you go. So that way, Jeremy.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Yep, Jeremy's a good guy. So he'll have some great giveaways, including his. One of them will be his set. Lighthouse set that he did Patreon. That'll be another fantastic thing. So we'll have a lot of good stuff going. But now let's do this before we get out of here. It's time for.
Thanks, Alex.
It's time for the giveaways here. So 2 full copies of the campaign setting Memorial Tomb in PDF, and then 2 $10 gift certificates tonight. We hit 11.7 hype train, so I was able to double it from Chuck. Yeah, all right. And then just quickly, I will be running this Lost City of the Soul. This will be in publication on drive-thrus shortly. Once William Henry Dvorak has done it, that will be the kickoff event for Thursday. Where's the other one? For Thursday night. There you go. Lost City of the Soul with Ed Greenwood playing. That'll be Thursday. Okay.
Who's been winning all of your drawings lately?
What's that?
Who's been winning all of your drawings lately?
It's a big mix. Caesar's won some. Dale Scherer's won some. Yesterday morning, Coco and Keith Rogier won them. Yeah, it's been spread out. Yeah. Well, you think the same people have been winning?
I've been here for Caesar. I think winning a bunch of them.
Oh, Caesar did. He won 2. He just won a double giveaway. He won a double giveaway the other week. Yeah, he did.
You think he won both copies of the?
No, he can't. No, not in this time. No, it'll pull one. So that's funny.
Who donated the PDFs?
Troller Games.
The Memorial Tomb ones? Okay, cool.
Yeah, for tonight. Chuck would be here if he didn't have the family. He's helping out family members who were stuck.
Displaced.
The store.
So I am playing in Anna's game at Gamehole. So
cool.
I'm definitely going to make her miserable and regret that.
No, you will not. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. And talking about Lakavka stuff real quick, Anna, if you can get any extra time, so we have brokered the deal, and you now have access to sit there and take scans and pictures of some of this unreleased Greyhawk material that has never seen the light of day since either Rob Kuhn's.
We have a deal. That's awesome.
We brokered the deal.
Good job.
This was last week. I was kind of waiting for the next meeting to talk about it because
it's great.
But there's all kinds of stuff there that has never been seen before for Greyhawk. Well, that's not true because when Gary wrote it or when Rob Coons
Yeah,
wrote
but
it.
there are some
it was being
anecdotes
seen.
and some details there that never been, because I saw some stuff that never been published.
Let's
so,
just ask, does that include the gods? Greyhawk gods. I mean, we have
we
Les's
not-
gods,
we-
but
There's
can't-
so we don't know all what we have at yet.
Exactly.
That's
but
great.
yeah, we'll see what pops up, but there will definitely be some little anecdotes that we can dig out there,
So
because
spending
we know
extra
what to
time
look
here.
for. Yeah.
So spending extra time here is all proved and golden. So come.
Yeah.
Room
I
awaits you.
will spend a week. I will come Tuesday, leave Tuesday. So yeah.
There you go.
So lastly, before I pull this, thank you all for all your support. A lot of people have been reaching out to me on Discord. I will be out probably 2 weeks from November 18th through Thanksgiving with what I I gotta have a major medical procedure. So just let you know that I'll be back, but just prepare for other events. I know Anna will pick up some slack here, and some of the other channels will pick up. But yeah,
When they remove your frontal lobe, are you going to be able to run the game still?
What's that? What?
Good luck with all of that, sir.
You'd rather have a bottle in front of me than a frontal lobotomy?
Yeah. If you remove your frontal lobe, are you still going to be able to run games?
Well, are you saying I'm getting? Yeah. Well, you saw one flew at a cuckoo's nest. He was fine afterwards.
Yeah.
Right? He got smothered by a pillow.
He will run his best games ever. He will give us everything, and yeah.
Yeah. So it's something that's got to get done.
Caring about what everybody doesn't really care about what everybody thinks anyway.
Yeah, and when Tim uses his wand of trap detection, it'll actually go off and indicate where the trap is instead of generating an argument instead.
And enemy detection.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We want to go there. I told this story yesterday. One of the first, Tim has a character named Fensick. This is like it's got to be 1983, 82 or 83. Fensick has, and the tower's named Lightning Rod Tower. It's right on Anna's map now. Fensick's walking around with a lightning rod. Absorbs lightning bolts, right? So we're being in this big fight. Baddie casts a fireball. He goes, Fensick absorbs the fireball with his lightning bolt. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's a lightning rod.
It was called the lightning rod. It was a magic item I got from.
It absorbs fireballs too. So now you understand.
All fiery missiles is what was written on it.
Now you understand why I have this no just no emote in chat there. So there you go.
Because you cheat and you're mean to your players.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
It was just the name of it.
I got it. I'm scarred for life. So with all these guys. All right, here we go. Ready for the giveaways? 4 giveaways. First 2 winners win the PDF. Please be honest. If you already have it, if you bought it in the Kickstarter, let me know. You'll get a $10 gift certificate. All right. Let's do this. Everyone all signed up? Closing it out. Let's see who wins.
I got back at him anyway.
All right, here we go. First winner, Baker. Baker, you're a winner, Baker, as long as you're on the claim. Second winner, Retro Gamer, Mike Saxton. Congrats.
Winner, chicken
dinner.
dinner.
Oh, by the way, you have to excuse Chuck and me. Chuck has not had time to cut these. I will write it down. Trust me, it'll be a day or two. Okay. All right. You don't have it, and then Baker's a full-time regular, so he's good too. Let's do the final 2 $10 gift certificates. We're gonna raid into. Darling's not on.
Who we got? You got 20 Sides, Phoenix.
Yeah, I just raided into both of them recently. I'm trying to look and see if there's anyone I have not raided into in a while that would be part of the community.
If you don't have anybody, I got a suggestion, but
well,
Rejects just came on a little bit ago. He's talking.
Yeah, but he's
magic
just
stuff.
Yeah, is he? What's that? What's he doing?
Magic.
He's talking
Is it
about
Jimmy?
some of the new magic cards.
Is it Duff?
oh, it's one of their other guys.
Yeah,
it's Coven. He's a great dude, but
but yeah. I'll take a look in a second here. Let me do the final 2. Yeah, you know what?
Also, a law talking dude.
What's that?
He's also a law talking dude.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna put in a plug while you're making your somebody else. There's one called Marquee Gaming, MARQUEE Gaming, and they are all regular attendees of GaryCon as well. But Rachel is an artist. She does character art and stuff like that. But she and her sister and a number of others play in her husband Mark's games. and they're definitely good GaryCon community members too. So even if we don't raid into them, y'all should check out Marquee Gaming.
Let me take a look. All right, cool. So there you go. The last two winners were Baker and Retro Gamer won the PDF sets. Asher Jeremy and GDTRFB Chris won the $10 ones along with the other 10. So as soon as Chuck gives them out to me, I will get them. There'll be a lot more giveaways for Controller Games and Gamescape 3D, and probably the Printing Goes Ever On, a couple others. How do you spell that there, Garner? How do you spell their channel?
Which one? Marquee?
Is it spelled QUE? Twitch.
Gaming, GAMING. By the way, Darling said she'll be back regular time tomorrow.
Yep, absolutely. She was hanging out with her and Bones were having a ladies' day.
Pizza and beer, Tim. So she actually said we ate pizza and went to the gaming store and went on a hike. It was a very exciting day with my bestie.
Yeah. So it says Nancy drew Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake.
Oh, they're not. It's a D&D, but yeah. So, oh no. That's a different stream that they do. They're not doing that one right now. They're doing.
Oh,
Mark's actually running his D&D game right now.
Oh, is he?
So,
hold on.
Yep, it's called Mystical Mishaps.
All right. You know what? You convinced me. How's that?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Awesome.
Because you couldn't.
If they all go to GaryCon, that's cool. All right.
Yeah.
So, any final comments from everyone? Thank you, Anna. I know I kind of you've been quiet, but you're not going to be quiet
that's
this
good.
week.
Exactly. There will be plenty of time for me to talk, and I will have my seminar and all that. So now all the guests need to come on and talk about what cool stuff they're doing.
Mike, if you're on, Les, if you're on, we need a topic for Wednesday. Something easy for me. I can't prep. I got so much that I got to do. So please, some easy topic for Wednesday night's Legends and Lores.
How to cheat as a GM?
Well,
shortcuts.
You want to come on as a special guest?
Touche.
Hey, there you go. Yep.
Touche.
How about this? How to survive Anna Meyer's game at Tower of Gygax.
Okay. Yep.
Don't sign up.
There can be only
Anna,
one.
Anna's got the high score right now. So if any of you GMs that are going to be at GaryCon want to try and take a
but
turn,
it was I
talk to Curtis and Brett.
You already got it set.
That was one thing. I got a second chance. I learned from the first one, so I applied the skill the second time. So that's why my score got really good. Yeah.
And if you're just watching the game, then remember to egg on the players to do really stupid things and
take all the risks and all that, so to speak.
Oh
and
yeah,
just
definitely.
Go. Yep.
I'm really good at that.
Yep.
Brungel, if you're ever in the area, let me know. The last two special guests I had here was Robert Hartley and AJ were here for a game with their tour in the United States. So if you're in the area, you're more than welcome to stop by. So, yep, always. Chuck may be here and Steven Shaw may be here pre-Page too in January. They may be playing a game here the night before Page starts too this year.
I want to put in one more jab. How did your Eagles do today?
Oh, it was awful. I got a lot done for this because I was like, this sucks.
Oh,
the
man.
Bears.
Yeah, they were terrible. They did. Yeah, it was awful. It was awful. Hey, Falcons beat the Saints. That was a good game.
Hey, that was crazy.
Yep, absolutely.
Win again.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta know when to. I know when to keep my mouth shut. The team's not very good this year, so it's all good. It's all good, man. I'm not gonna bloviate when I don't have anything to back it up. All right, so we got all the giveaways done. We'll see you Wednesday night. Ready for this? Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday morning, Saturday night, Sunday night. Man, it's a full week of streams here on the channel, plus for the con. See you all, and thank you everyone for participating. I'll see you all. Oh my gosh. Wednesday night, but we'll see you all Thursday night to start the con. I'm gonna hit the wrong button. I know I am. All right, we're gonna raid into Marquee Gaming here. Why not? Garner, do me an introduction. Do us the community introduction if you can. I really appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Raid.
You got this.
I'd love to get over 80. That would be awesome. Look at that. It's very close. All right, that's cool. 78. Beautiful. See you Wednesday night, everyone. Thank you all for the support. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. See you soon.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you all. That was awesome.
Wait, why is Antiquitous getting divorced? What?
What?
No, it was that was to Jay.
Oh yeah.
Signed the divorce
because
papers
he's
so
gonna-
he can game a lot. So